Starlost has new merch. Head over to starlostdnd.com to get it. You can get cool shirts, cute stickers, a mug for liquids of varying varieties. Don't make it weird. A cool poster like the map. Look at the map. Isn't that cool? Get the map. You can also join our Ko-fi where you can get things like early episodes, your name in the credits, access to our notes, the ability to make an NPC that will appear in Starlost.
The Gunch.
And access to secret channels in our Discord. That's right, we have a Discord. Go to the link in the description below. But not only that, we've partnered with Dice Goblin to offer you all an amazing deal, like 10% off anything at their store. Use code STARLOST at dicegoblin.co.uk. Feed your dice addiction so that Dice Goblin knows you like us a whole lot and they should like us too. Dice Goblin x Starlost OTP forever. They also have a new Kickstarter starting off in July with a whole new line of dice. But right now, you can get everything from session 0 for 10% off at their store. Links in description. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Starlost Seas. I'm Cryolane. I am your GM, and look at the... Wait, directions. Look at the party! Look at them. Aren't they great? I like them all. Everybody's fantastic. Crow, I like your hat. Everybody's hair looks great today. Noah, you're getting multicolored now. I'm digging it.
Yeah, I'm not so much green anymore, but I am panicked.
Valid.
Okay. Moving on.
Get your valid merch at scare.crow.shop or whatever.
It's not. It's not.
Not scared.
It's not the. You know what? I'm changing the URL right now. One sec. I'm not. Don't use that URL. That's not a real URL.
Okay. So.
Cryo Lane. There's something different about you right now.
I'm in a whole new place. We're going to play
place.
Starlost in a whole new location, and boy oh howdy, isn't that just the best. Noah, I'll fix that for you in a moment. It looks like something didn't save.
It's okay.
Okay. So, last time on Starlost Seas, we had a heck of a session as we finally reached the conclusion of the dream world that Martin had put everyone in, the modern sci-fi styled world that Martin had put everybody into, finally came to a close with initiative. Big old combat between all of the people in the dream and all of the dreamed up versions of their loved ones, including Socks, who Noah did an excellent job on.
I didn't die. Well, in combat.
Well, no.
In combat.
Okay, that's fair. The group, the party, who had been lulled into sleep, fought to end this dream world and make sure the rocket above them detonated and caused a wild magic surge to destroy the world and wake them from the dream. And they succeeded with the little bit of help from Delilah. They watched this world around them come to an end, and they all woke up. After waking up, Hush sent a message off to Kieran. Now that Hush knows Kieran, he was able to reach out to him via sending and confirm that the person in the dream was actually Kieran, and that Kieran is alive and currently right outside of Dragonlock, which, crazy. Kieran talked about elevators a fair amount because that's just the hyperfixation Oz chose in this situation, I suppose. Then the kids went back to bed.
Wait, sorry. That was the history he wanted to know about. The history of elevators.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, the history that didn't exist yet?
Yeah, the history he hadn't experienced yet. And we made our DM give up. It's been a whole like 3 minutes, everybody!
Oh, yo, I nailed that. Let's go. Meanwhile, back down in the Underdark, Dolus and Twink woke up briefly to process that dream that occurred. Dolus more so than Twink, who basically woke up, went, ugh, and then went back to bed. Twink did, due to a lovely effect from the dream and failing a roll, develop a point of exhaustion. Neither of them noticed a dark figure approaching their little tiny hut as they both went back to bed. And meanwhile, yet again, back in Eubuea, at the camp where Hickory and Matthias had gotten all set up, Hickory was awoken by the sounds of combat, where she joined Matthias for some fighting as the guards around them were overwhelmed by various strangers assaulting them, including some with some very, very fancy guns. Finally, as it was down to just Hickory and Matthias was frozen still in place with some lovely blood magic. And a woman, white hair and a big brimmed hat, approached Hickory and said that her boss wanted to have some words with her. And that is where we are going to pick up this session.
Great.
Hickory, you are standing here in the dark, Matthias at your back, unable to move, straining against his own muscles that have frozen him in place. You are surrounded by the half a dozen guards who you had come here with, who are all just dead now.
Yep.
As I said previously, last time, there are a good, 24 random people in, cult robes just at the edge of your vision. And then there are the 3 I described previously. I'll give you another quick description. There's an elf, very pale elf, dark hair. He's got a scarf thing, some various leather armor, and a big rifle. Then there is a human ? Man with a revolver and a solid Stetson hat and glowing green eyes. You can stop nodding and doing your yip yips, okay? I get it.
I can do it. I'm not interrupting.
You're distracting me. You're distracting. Stare boldly at the camera. Yes, there you go. And last but not least, there is, as described previously, there is another elf, an elf woman, seemingly pointed ears, white hair, big wide-brimmed hat, and lovely, lovely sort of riding outfit she's wearing with a nice trench coat.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy. I'm bugging, man.
as a fair establishment, just because I woke to the sounds of combat, right?
You were in combat.
Yeah, so Hickory definitely has the moment out. I realized I didn't
Yeah,
say
you got
that.
your sword out, but you're not armored.
Yeah. And she wants to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And, who may your boss be?
I think you and I both know that. Big man with the V in his name.
Yeah, okay. And I'm assuming this isn't a talk I necessarily can say yes or no to and keep my life.
See, I was going to say you can say whatever you want, and then you added the modifier of keep my life, and no, it's not.
Okay. Then I suppose we'll have our talk.
So, you are the one who is the Warlock of Time. Or is that your brother? I guess I'm kind of splitting hairs in regards to that, though, aren't I?
Can Doc chime in?
Yeah, I mean, Doc is currently just kind of floating around.
Great.
As he does.
Hickory's just kind of sitting there and going, I guess you could say that.
Well. Fun thing about your patron is that they are just a piece of something bigger.
I don't understand.
well, Vecnost is everything, or was everything, before he broke. So, a lot of the more powerful things out there that you wouldn't exactly define as gods are him, kind of.
You're meaning to say that time is...
Time is part of Vecnost, yes.
He doesn't seem to follow any of the same rules.
What rules?
Doesn't seem to be attempting to mobilize to this degree. The personality
Have you
not
never
come with
done
him.
anything contradictory in your life?
So, just the aspect didn't carry over, I suppose. Granted,
It
he's
didn't carry over to
confused.
all the aspects.
Right.
It's not like Vecnost had a clean split into 2 or 3 versions. There's bits and pieces of him scattered everywhere.
Right.
Realistically, you could kill Vecnost, Martin, and well, actually, I'm not sure if you could, but if you did, you wouldn't get rid of Vecnost. Not as a whole. It's like if I cut off your arm.
Hickory kind of like grips at the like robot hand a little bit.
I see someone beat me to it.
You know, I would say it's a bit rude to have a conversation without introducing yourself.
You're absolutely right. Where are my manners? You may call me Madam Tithe.
And
My associates... pray dear, I don't call them friends, otherwise they both give me gruff exterior sounds. Isn't that right? We just both kind of look at her. A Mr. Axel Granjat. And, what was your name again? The other gunman kind of just growls. Goes away. They're not big talkers.
Gotcha.
It's okay, though. I don't need them here to talk.
I figure as much. If you were sent personally, I assume you can hold your own.
See, funny enough, I wasn't sent for you. She kind of like walks around you and dances her fingers up Matthias's shoulder, and it's just like, I was sent for him. You just happened to be here, which is lovely coincidence.
Yeah. Fantastic timing. I assume.
And you know, this is just... Oh, this is great. Where are the rest of your little group?
I don't know.
Make a deception check.
Oh, come on, Hickory. Please have good deception. 19.
I guess I should probably have a dice so I can make an insight check.
Yeah.
The first time I'm rolling these dice at the new place. Let's
go.
You know, that's not enough. So that'll fly for the moment.
Okay.
She kind of just nods at you. Got lost in the cavern implosion, separated.
Doc made a rash decision.
Unfortunate
We got separated.
men, right?
I know that Hickory's not going to react, but Doc definitely goes, bite me.
Doc goes bite me.
Because as
Doc
far
goes
as...
bite me.
Yeah.
Doc goes bite me, and Ikora's just like, only if I get to draw blood.
What?
Yes, I can hear you, Dockery. You're not the only one who has a quarry. And Doc, from Doc's weird perspective in the ethereal plane, he watches Ikora's shadow stretch out long and curl up over him as this looming figure.
Never seen one before.
That's right. Even your dreams aren't safe anymore. Feels great, doesn't it?
We don't dream.
Or do you always dream? Can't really tell the difference, could you?
So you're like us.
Well, not quite. I don't think anyone's like you, which is why the boss wants to talk to you. Because you're strange. He likes strange. He likes to collect uniqueness and oddities, almost. It's... He has this attachment toward saving people.
He doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of saving.
You clearly aren't informed. First time I met him, he did a mercy kill. Talks so much about how he wants to take over the world, and he can't even get his hands dirty without squeaming up. That's why he has me.
I don't understand.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, Martin doesn't like killing people.
Right. I mean, sending people to do
Tell
your
me,
dirty
any
work.
of the times you met him, this super powerful person who has been on par with the most powerful casters you've probably ever encountered, rivaling, nay, surpassing even, she like taps Matthias again, Delilah Palm. Did he wipe you from existence?
Not us.
Level a city with a snap of his fingers?
No.
Kill innocent bystanders?
No.
See, like I said, squeamish.
Sending people to do your dirty work is just as bad.
Do you kill every cow yourself when you want a steak? Or do you go to a butcher, a professional, someone who has spent centuries honing their craft? Someone who can do the dirty work you don't like doing.
I suppose you have a point.
I suppose I do. Now, see, Hick, you and I don't have to be enemies. We don't even have to be rivals. We can be friends, acquaintances, something along those.
What's your goal?
Brave new world. Same as Martin, except he just wants the new world. I kind of want to be on top in the new world, but he doesn't have to do that.
But I mean here. Right now.
What do I want right now?
You came here for a reason.
Ooh, good question. I want to kill him. It's kind of why I'm here. Kind of a sort of a hitman level situation. Hit woman. There's no real reason to delineate.
And if I don't want him dead?
Like, there's a fucking thing you can do about it.
Do you want to be acquaintances? Friends? I wouldn't like it if you killed one of mine.
Oh, well, then I guess we're at an impasse. Unless, of course, there's anything you can offer me. You know, someone as unique as you with a direct connection to a lovely little fragment of Vecnost. I mean, Martin does like finding the unique ones.
You leave Matthias be, and I will at least talk to Martin.
No. Martin is the kind of nice guy to accept platitudes and mediums. No, I want commitment, Hickory. You're either all in or you're not. You either come along and enjoy all of the wonders of being Starlost, or you don't.
And what happens to me then?
Well, I just am here for him, not really you. Don't think Martin would be too peeved if I left you behind. Besides, I like having pieces on the board on both sides. That can be a little girl's secret, can it?
You motherfucker. I'm trying to weigh if Hickory's gonna try and connect to Matthias.
I mean, yeah, you can do. That's your you have that just as an ability.
Yeah, I'm just hoping she can't hear. Matthias. What do we do? We don't
You know what to do.
we don't want you to die.
I do not want to die. These are the decisions we make. It's okay.
But you have a son.
I do. Do have a mother. Time comes for us all. You should know that as well as anybody. Better, even.
We brought you out here.
And I came.
They're gonna take everybody.
Hickory. I am going to tell you to do something for me. You are going to accept this deal. You are going to ask that we can have final words together in private. And I will tell you something you must remember. Can you do this for me?
Yeah.
Okay, please hurry. This blood lock is very painful.
Ikora. I've spent time with the people I'm with, and I care about them. And I see a world falling apart and people dying. I can't stand with that.
Some people just aren't cut out for the big leagues.
At least let me say my goodbyes in private.
Ooh. She's not one of the ones who can teleport, is she? The one introduced as Axel, the elf with the rifle, kind of shakes his head and just... Suppose. We'll, give you some room.
Conduct check to see if the quarry is still nearby.
The quarry, as she walks away, kind of like looms for a moment, but then follows.
Also, by the way, you don't know her name is Ikora. She just said her name was Madam Tithe.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Madam Tithe.
Good job.
I mean... Yeah, and Hickory kind of takes Matthias aside and, it's out of earshot, but unfortunately probably not out of eye shot.
He kind of like, ooh, as he's released from this, like, this blood binding. And everybody but Noah. This one's gonna be a quickie, don't worry. If you could all deafen real quick. So Matthias leads you aside. You guys both have that kind of like moment. I kind of like looking at you. Hickory,
Yeah.
I am not afraid of that. My archmage has wish. It will be the inconvenience at greatest. If for some reason she has dark magic that prevents me from being resurrected, which is possible, don't feel responsible. I made my own decisions and I ended up here. In the meantime, Lord Drinus can handle things in my absence. He reaches into like his breast pocket and he pulls out a little stamp seal. And he hands it to you.
She takes it and puts it away in her bag.
Show this to Drinus. It will show that you are backed by word of king when you tell him this.
Right.
When Delilah wakes up, she will be angry. Tell her he's okay. He's mistake I made.
I'm sorry.
No. She's good.
Everyone on the boat, they told me what you said when their friend died. And if we can't bring you back,
Then I died well.
you're a good man, Matthias.
Tell my son his father loves him.
We will.
And if he ends up orphan at the end of your adventure, help him see world, please.
We will.
Can I add everybody real quick?
Yeah. As they kind of turn back, Hickory hugs on to him real quick, and Doc goes,
Oh, I already added everybody to return.
"That's fine, because
Okay.
this isn't private." Doc just goes,
Got it.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Doc, in the last moment of connection, just kind of goes, "You're the coolest king we've ever met."
I think I am only king you've ever. You guys turn to Madam Tithe.
Thank you.
You're thanking me for this? Maybe
at
you are
least
cut out for the big leagues.
Having the decency.
Oh. You're gonna want to get out of here, girl.
She looks to Matthias one more time.
Nods at you.
Hickory steps away. She continues down the path, or at least kind of hopes that the cultist will bow out of the way.
As you start walking, they part.
And yeah, there's just this sickening, even internal silence as she kind of...
even let you grab your bag.
Yeah, she grabs her armor, grabs her bag, and walks at a pace to where, unfortunately, she knows it's done.
You get a good 100 feet away or so, and you, in the background, in the distance, you just hear a loud bang.
No more funeral stock. We'll stop him any way we can. And they have no choice but to carry on.
Okay. And well, I mean, you can try.
Then I'm gonna try.
I'd say it. Make your declaration.
Hick's gonna try and take one more moment to turn back time before any of them show up.
You gonna try and divine intervention?
Gonna try to do it.
Okay, please, when I say declare it, just say the thing
Yes,
you're doing.
I'm gonna try and do
Okay.
divine intervention to go back before this
Right.
collapses down on us.
For the sake of all of us witnessing this lovely big role that you're about to
actually,
do.
Cryo, I
hasn't been
can't.
enough
I
time.
succeeded. I have
Yeah,
a
he
week.
succeeded.
Yeah.
He hasn't had enough time.
Oh, 7
It's only been, like,
days.
yeah, it's 7.
I
whole
was about to
days,
say,
right?
I thought it was
Ooh.
7 days, which is why I didn't try in the first place.
Yeah,
I can't.
You can't. Ooh, rough.
Marcy
Oh, yeah.
cut that.
Marcy doesn't have to cut that.
Nah, never mind.
We're allowed to have fun. You always say that when we
Yeah.
have a club. Like, we're allowed to
Yeah.
take time and interpret rules.
So she's got
Yeah,
no
so you
choice.
just walk away.
And carry on to Afintier?
That is where you're going.
I couldn't remember the name.
And so, let's just walk away.
Yeah, I mean, every step is like fighting instinct to run and go back. But she knows it's death.
Meanwhile, in the Underdark, Twink, Solus, you guys got to go back to sleep for a little while after your dream sort of awakened you impromptu. But you have reached a point now where, like, you're waking up properly. Almost 8 hours have passed, so the tiny hut's definitely, like, reaching its limit. Twink kind of stirs to life. Dolus, you get kind of woken up by Twink waking up next to you. Still in just the blue glow. It's strange for you guys to wake up in the exact same level of light that you went to sleep in. There's literally no differentiation, no ups or down. Like, you just wake up in that same blue glow.
As I wake up, I would take a survey of what's around me, see if anything has changed.
Make a perception check.
Boy. That's 13 plus what? Plus 3,
three, so you, right?
16.
16. You don't notice anything at a glance.
Awesome. Cool. Like the way that sounds. Well, that was something.
I'm gonna go back to bed.
What?
Yeah.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Still tired.
But you just slept like 16 hours.
Huh?
Yeah.
No way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you gotta. How do you know that?
Have a watch.
Huh?
Pocket watch.
That doesn't even work.
What do you mean?
It keeps
Also,
sticking out the
definitely-
same second.
Definitely was 8 hours.
What do you mean? We slept
You
8
got-
hours, he woke up, and then he slept another 8 hours.
No, you slept almost 8 hours and woke up. And then he was like, I'm going to go back to sleep for a bit.
Oh, I thought we did another long rest.
Mm-mm.
Because Twink had this point of exhaustion.
No,
Is that not
we
what we're
woke
doing?
up. We woke up immediately from the thing, and I was like, "I'm going back to sleep."
He got a point of exhaustion because he got downed in the dream.
Yeah.
Right. But we did this at the end of last session, Cryo. You woke us up at the end of last session.
Yeah.
Like we've already woken up once.
Yeah. You woke up briefly,
Yes.
And
And
then
then I went
you-
back to sleep.
went back to sleep.
And so now I'm waking up again, and I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm going back to sleep again.
Yeah. So you got no, I'm saying you guys, this will be the proper end of your long rest is this wake up. So
Correct.
you're
So the first
you're-
wake up was not at the end. It
Yeah.
was when we left the dream.
It
And
was
then-
long enough that you would have gotten your long rest, but it
Yeah, it
wasn't
was-
like a full night's sleep.
Yeah. There was a few
It
hours.
was like when you wake up 40 minutes before your alarm and you're like, ugh, I got sleep, but I could sleep for 30 more minutes.
Yeah, no, I thought that we had woken up and then Twink went back to sleep and we took another long rest so he can get his exhaustion points off. And then we woke up again and he's like, I'm going back to sleep again. I'm like, what do you...
I mean, the tiny hut would definitely just be gone and would have been for several hours.
Yeah.
Okay, well... I mean... Are you sure? Shouldn't you... Isn't this... How long does this spell last?
I get another 6 minutes.
And you're going back to bed now?
I'll put it back up and then go to sleep.
Okay, well... What should I do in that time?
What? What do you want? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Anything? Not be right here? In the
No,
Underdark?
Don't. No, I mean, gotta luck on that one. Kinda here in the Underdark.
Okay. Maybe I'll try and stick around and look for any
Just
sort of food.
give me like 5 more minutes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. I'll wait 5 minutes.
Okay. So that you can wake him up to recast Tiny Hut.
Yes, he said give me 5 minutes.
while I'm asleep.
Yeah, Twink goes to bed, and you're sitting there like waiting, and then all of a sudden the tiny hut around you just kind of like, boom, 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 like when a sign, like a neon sign turns off or just flickers and then just is gone.
Shake Twink.
Ah.
Tiny Hut's down.
Oh no.
We're exposed.
No, I'm wearing my clothes.
What?
Huh?
The hut is gone.
One moment.
It got so dark.
We get to do whatever we want.
Let's go. All right, I'm shooting the hiding person because obviously
Cryo's on his way to the Underdark.
Cryo's on his way to the Underdark. He's already there. Look.
Okay, what the fuck we gonna do, man?
I don't know. Clearly, this person is sneaking, and I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
we don't
how
know
to
that.
find them. I know. You're gonna be in bed, and I'm gonna go look for food.
I'm
then
getting up.
gonna
I'm
get
not going back
attacked.
to sleep. I'm not going back to
Okay.
sleep. I'm getting up. I'm just gonna be really tired and cranky the whole time.
Okay, awesome. My favorite.
So you're gonna be Twink and tired.
Hey. Was I
Twink's-
fucking talking to you?
Twink's cranky.
Was I
Don't
fucking
lie
talking to
me.
you?
I don't
Was
give
I
a
fucking
shit.
talking to you?
I don't
dude?
care. I don't care.
You're not in this. Can't
Oh, fuck me, man.
Sorry, landlord.
wait. Oh, cool.
You're being too loud.
No, actually, he was.
You're being too quiet.
You didn't tell me you had a cat.
Make more noise.
Make more noise.
Okay. So, Twink is awake now.
Oh.
Yep.
Ah.
You going back to bed?
Oh, I want to, but probably not the best choice.
Maybe. I think
Then
the
again,
longer we stay in
I'm
one place.
tired here. Might die.
Oh, what?
I mean, what if I'm like caught off guard by something
That would be terrible.
like that?
Just a voice above you both.
Like that.
You guys
Look
woke
up
up.
immediately.
There is just in the shadow of that big log you guys were like hiding in, like in a little rut in it. Just a guy kind of like leans out. Hey.
What does it look like?
Are you a dragon?
Do I look like a dragon?
Dragons can look like.
I've seen dragons that look like, you know, kind of like. What do you look like?
Pulls a hood he's wearing back. He's got like long hair that's pulled, like swept back, kind of Geralt from The Witcher style. It's salt and pepper. He's got a bunch of scars on his really leathery skin, face, wrinkles. He looks like he's in like his late middle ages.
Yeah, no, I've seen dragons that look like you.
Those dragons pick a hell of a look.
Hello.
Hi.
To meet you.
What are you two doing here?
Lost.
Never could have guessed.
You're not allowed to be here.
Kind of just drops down. Well, it's not that you're not allowed to be here. It's just that, I doubt the normal denizens are too happy about it.
Oh.
Well, one in particular.
Was it
This,
that room?
The dragon you're talking about, right?
Oh, yeah, no, he wasn't happy. They. Not happy.
He.
wasn't happy.
Not a surprise. Cadmus is, temperamental sort.
By the way, I want to be super like hyper focused on this guy, like seeing if he makes any sort of like threatening movements or like, you know, ready to pull out a weapon or anything like that.
So, like, are we cool?
I didn't kill you as soon as the tiny hut dropped, so I think we're pretty good.
Cool. I walk up to him. I'm Twink.
You can just call me Hunter. He shakes your hand.
Yeah, but Twink's like my name, but not like a title.
Hunter's a name.
Hello, Hunter. My
But
name
you said
is Dolus.
The Hunter. So that's a title.
No, he just said Hunter.
Oh.
I am a hunter.
What do you hunt, Hunter?
Whatever I please.
Are you hunting
Not you
us?
two. Not today, though.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Hey,
So, like, what's
Hunter.
the biggest thing you've ever hunted?
Probably Cadmus's dad.
Oh,
Was that successful or?
Well, he's dead, so pretty successful.
That does not mean that you killed him.
Well, technically the fall killed him, but it was after I cut off a wing, so.
so, Hunter, where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yes.
Well, if you want to know where I'm from originally, it's a lovely little place in the Talon Isles that I'm pretty sure burned down half a decade ago. I wouldn't know, though, because I was down here in the Underdark.
Okay.
If you're asking where I came from to find you, it's a lovely little city. Well, little, relatively. Well, not little, relatively at all. It's actually the biggest city down here in the Underdark. But that's where I came from.
Why?
A friend of mine told me friends of hers were lost down here. I believe you know her. Arlashna.
Oh, you know Arlashna.
Yeah. Told me 2 lost little lambs found themselves here in the mushroom woods.
Are we, can you eat the mushrooms here?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're probably going to be eaten by something else if you do, because they make you glow.
Yeah, we know.
So, Hunter, what's, are you here to rescue us, or?
Why, mostly here to make sure you don't die until Arlashna can rescue you, but, let's just say I'm charging her a finder's fee.
Okay. Well.
How much? How much are you charging?
I'm charging a favor.
God.
I'll take gold if you've got it.
Oh, you ain't getting money from me.
I don't have any.
And our last favor's
well.
worth more anyways.
I'm sorry?
I said our last favor's worth more anyways.
Yeah.
Not often you, nab a favor from an archfey.
Oh.
Seems to be more common than you think.
I can offer you some fresh bread, if you'd like. I don't know how often that comes around these parts. I extend my hand a dinner roll.
He takes it and like, that is bread.
Yeah.
Pretty good bread too.
Thank you.
How do you keep it soft in your back?
I don't. I hold out my hand and I just open it and there's bread. And then I take the bread away, close my hand, open it, there's more bread.
Magic, got it.
Yeah.
Well, Cadmus is sleeping right now, but you got about... he pulls out like a pocket watch. 2 hours.
I have one of those.
Yo, check mine out.
This is where Kay just found out he had a pocket watch in his inventory.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I decided I had a pocket watch.
And I decided it didn't work.
It's just a fucking...
It's canon now.
It's a fucking Patrick watch.
It's just drawn on.
It's like that one time I, as Matthias, was like, what day is it?
I forgot about the calendar watch.
So, we got 2 hours. What do we go somewhere?
We walk. Yeah.
Okay. Stealthily?
I'm tired.
That sucks. You want to stay here and get eaten?
I got a tiny hut.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take him then, and I'll tell Arlashna I found him, and that your corpse was just sort of lingering in the mushroom woods.
Okay, I'll go.
Excellent.
Do you
Good to
want-
meet you, Twink.
Do you want to ride on my back, Twink? So you don't have to walk?
No.
Okay.
No, I
Just
don't.
Make a little sling for him in front of you. Carry him around like a baby.
Well, no, why would I do that? He's a grown man.
Oh, because it'd be funny.
I don't think that's very funny.
I once put a man's soul into a frog.
I don't see how that's very relevant.
Just
That's
want
fine.
it to be known.
Okay.
Okay.
Shot a rat once.
So which direction do we walk?
Points at the giant pillar city you guys were walking towards for the last few,
So we could have just
Yeah.
kept going that way.
Hey.
At least now you know for sure.
Which part of the Underdark are we in?
What do you mean?
So, like, are we in the middle dark or the lower dark or like the upper dark?
If you were in the lower dark, you'd be dead already.
Yeah, like, I kind of figured that. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
I
Nobody
told
lives
you.
down in the lower, except the Duragar.
The what?
Crazy dwarves.
I gotta go there. Onward.
Okay.
Hunter, it's like one easy jump over the whole log. And
Oh
this
yeah,
giant-
showboat. Struggle to climb up and over the log.
I'll
Don't
just
bitch
float.
because you're small. And then he just keeps walking.
I'll just
Don't gloat
float.
because you're big.
Guys, follow Hunter. See towards the pillar.
I just very apathetically let go of my cloak, and it does the thing where it just completely encompasses me, and I lift my feet off the ground and just float along.
No. Just float.
Mm.
Got it. So you guys are just floating along.
I mean, I'm floating. Twink's walking.
Yep. Meanwhile, yet again, this time, hi Lacey, what's up?
It's her turn.
Meanwhile, in
Arizona.
city of
Lacey, you-
Estelgron, the children wake up.
I'm awake.
Mm,
And we didn't have to fight all of our relatives.
I mean, we fought more than I'd like to have.
Hashir's pushing Lotus a little bit because he wants to get up. He's it's very wimpy. He's I don't want to get up, but also this is comfy. So if you decide to move, it's not entirely my fault if this happens.
She
Yeah.
stretches and sprawls out over you.
Yeah.
The,
You're just very muffled.
the tiny little Dolus also sprawls out and stretches over you.
I just pick up the tiny little Dolus. Morning, tiny Dolus.
Yep. Floating around is just that sketch of Dolus that has just sort of come to life.
Gonna
I-
talk.
It does not seem to respond to any speech with more speech. It kind of just wanders around.
Okay, but can it?
I don't know. You'll have to find out. You'll have to-
I just I walk over and I try to grab it. Why is he here?
You grab it and it's just it swats your hand away. It pulls out from seemingly hammer space, from
A
nowhere.
gun.
A tiny little version of Talon. Just pops it out into scythe form. Just waves it angrily.
Moves it. Oh,
Dolus, no.
it's got his likeness.
it's,
Cute, right?
it's got his vibes.
You've matched the vibes completely. Why is he here? How is
I
he
don't
here?
know. I don't know. I opened my sketchbook. I flipped to the most recent page. Kind of look between the two.
No, you flip to the most recent page and the sketchy Dolus you drew is gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gone. It's currently sitting on your shoulders.
He just popped out of there?
It looks like it.
That's hokey. That's not.
Magic's crazy.
Question, Cryo.
Answer, Crow.
Is there like a table with a few things on it, like maybe a cup or a water bottle?
You have like a nightstand and a dresser. You don't have a table.
Any refreshments on it or anything like that?
Nah, just candles.
Candles?
You want to eat a candle? They're candles.
No, it's not that. It's just like, if it worked in the dream, but you popped out of the dream with a little Dolus.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I'm gonna like walk over. I'm just gonna wave my hand over the candle and presto, get rid of it. Like get rid of the flame.
Okay.
And you're just gonna hold his hand in front of it. Like, I'm sorry, I'll pay for the candle. I'm just gonna like he's gonna be like, I just wonder if this works not outside of the dream. And shoot one little Eldritch Blast at the candle.
I mean, technically, you're supposed to only be able to attack creatures without. No, I'm fine. You Eldritch Blast the candle.
I cast Awaken on the candle and make it a creature, then kill it!
Oh, God.
No.
I give you sentience so you can be used for target practice. Yeah, you Eldritch Blast the candle.
Just the little ball floats and he pushes it, and it. I assume the candle blows up.
Yeah. It kind of just splatters into pieces.
It worked!
Oh.
It wasn't just in the dream!
I mean, you're already very powerful, so, like, I think that literally anything you do that you think of, you could probably end up doing.
Stop talking.
Rough.
I mean, it is a world that Martin wants to make some. Maybe we could look into it.
I'm okay. It felt weird. I like kind of my own way. That's fine.
Mhm.
I can shoot off these! I shoot out another candle. If there is another candle, I shoot it.
There's another candle. There are like 3 or 4. There are 4 of them. I'll decide now instead of saying 3 or 4, because I know we'll want the firm number at some point. And yeah, you blow up one of the other candles. There are 2 now.
I can do it just like Dolus!
There's 1 candle remaining. All of a sudden, there's a boom, boom, boom on the door, and you just hear muffled Alina just, everything okay in there?
Oh. Yeah?
I'll just like point and the door opens.
Just not like thaumaturgy, the door open.
Oh no, telekinesis. Or telekinetic.
Right. You just open the door, just, and she's just standing there, like her hand in front of it, just,
Alina, watch!
It's just wax explodes everywhere, and she's just, okay.
Look.
What the hell? He's just looking at the little dolls. Hush, how are you doing that?
I don't know.
Magic.
I tried it in my dream.
You made a tiny Dolus in your dream?
Wait.
Well, I drew a tiny
No,
little
that's-
dullist and then.
You're doing this? Points at Lotus.
That's Lotus.
But
I mean,
you
I could do this. I'm gonna lift up Tiny Dolus like with my telekinesis.
Yes, angry.
I can imagine him just going like.
This little 2D motherfucker writhing in the air.
So, wait, question. If he's 2D, if you look at him.
Any perspective
Oh, no.
you see him from, he looks 2D. Like he has perspective, but he is flat.
Amazing.
Just lift him, I put it back down. Yeah, no, that's all Lotus.
Every day just gets stranger.
Yeah, also, Martin visited us again, and we were kind of stuck in another thing for a few hours.
You were there.
I was? Did
Yeah,
I
you
forget?
died. No,
Well, it
you didn't
wasn't
die.
you.
No, you were the only one that didn't die. Well, everyone did, but
I mean, everybody died.
But like you were like taking like a last stand, and
Okay,
then,
hang on, no,
Lotus
stop,
counterspelled
stop.
you.
Stop. From the top. What?
So
Then this happened.
Explains everything. Just
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
everything came down, and you were sad.
You explain everything to her, and at some point she kind of just sits on like the little chair in the room there with you guys as you're explaining from sitting on the bed, and her face just slowly gets like more and more just like drawn out till finally the point that like everything ends, and she's just like,
And it was all real because I
Vecna.
actually did meet Kieran.
"We met Vecnos.
mhm.
We told him to go fuck himself."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Wait, why wasn't I good enough to get pulled into this dream?
Hickory and Doc weren't there either.
Yeah, but they're like special Clash Star bullshit. I'm just a girl. I could have gone into this weird dream.
Well, maybe it's because he thought you couldn't handle it.
What the hell does that mean? She like
Sitting
sits up.
here, you're sitting here with your head in your
I'm
hands.
gonna learn every spell I can, and I'm gonna kill him. I don't care if he's reality. Come on! And she just like walks out the door.
Like looks at like Lotus.
Well.
Oh, I can get my magic item today.
Oh yeah. What was it? I don't think I know what you wanted.
I wanted something that's gonna make me a little bit smarter.
Oh, well, you're already smart.
Yeah, but you know how you forget things sometimes, and
Like
you
all
can
the time?
feel. Yeah, but you feel like you know it, and it's just like
Like all the
Ha-
time.
yes, exactly. And you feel like you know it, but it's not there yet, and you just need to break through that part, but you can't break through it. I'm trying to break through it because I feel like I know a lot more than I do, but I can't remember all of it.
I want this magic item.
We can ask for 2 of them.
Hold on, I'm checking if I. Yep, okay.
Are we both about to become some of the smartest in the party?
Lotus about to suddenly become one of the smartest people in the party.
Yeah.
Should we tell Archibald about what happened?
Oh my god,
first?
Archibald!
Yeah, I don't think I should be the one to wake him up if he's not awake. I
I
also.
can wake him up.
Okay, I was also thinking about what we talked about last night and how we should probably tell him about all that stuff as well to see if he knows anything else.
Hmm. That's fair. I think maybe we should wake him up, get breakfast, and relax a little bit. Then talk about it, because this is the first night he's got to sleep in a nice bed. I don't think he wants to be woken up to more what's the word for it?
Chaos.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, let's go wake him up. You go wake him up.
I got it.
Yep.
Gonna
You go down to Archibald's door, and as you walk up to it, you notice that it is ajar.
No, it's a door.
How could he sleep? His door
This is like the
was a
third
jar.
time you guys have made this joke in this campaign.
Stop saying a jar then.
That's a word.
Just say it's
It's
open.
slightly open.
you
Yo, Cryo, start using the word agape.
Oh,
I thought it was a door.
that gape.
yeah. It's just cracked.
gonna stand like 10 feet back, and I'm just gonna like the door just starts moving open again.
Telekinesis it opens slowly. I don't want to scare Archibald. I'm just gonna have the door eerily creak open with no one touching it.
And it's you just hear like a
Yeah, it opens and the room is empty. You get the idea that Archibald probably woke up and left a time ago.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone?
Yeah, I think he woke up before us.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh,
Well, I mean, we can't. He is gone.
he's already been kidnapped once. I don't want him to be kidnapped again.
That's a fair fear. That's completely valid.
Shut up.
I'm happy about having that. All right.
Scare.crow.com.
Not it. Not.
S'mores.com.
For our audio only, Crow is currently wearing a hat that says "valid" on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's my merch. Scarecrow sketch. Never mind.
Shop.com. Scare.crow/com.
I'm not plugging my merch on
Lotus.
Starloss.
You're doing
Lotus.
great. Yeah, I love it.
Lotus goes down to see if Archibald is in the
I will
main
follow.
area.
You guys head down, and in the lobby is that elf woman you met previously, Melly, just kind of like waiting at a bench. Oh, good, you're up. She just gets up. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Melly.
Do you know, first of all, breakfast. Second of all, do you know where Archibald is?
Oh, you're the little elf. Ran
Yeah.
off to the Tower of the Didact. Said he was going to do some reading. As far as your human girl friend goes, she just
No, that's Dolus.
ran out the door muttering curses.
Oh, she's probably also going to go read. She does that a lot.
Excellent. Well, breakfast, we can go to the dining hall.
Okay.
Can't. Don't we have to send out for the one guy? Who will get us the magic item?
Would you like to go to the quartermaster first?
Lotus. It will give us time to attune. I think.
Maybe.
I'm okay.
Quartermaster
Are you-
first, then.
Do you want to be smarter or less hungry?
Less hungry.
We'll go eat food first.
Okay.
Dining hall first, then. Go to the dining hall. Same place as you had all the soup. It's this big
It's a-
building that's just rows of tables. It's like a cafeteria, but the tables are nice. So, not like a school cafeteria.
Damn. I thought they Lotus and Hush got to experience what a school cafeteria would look like.
Oh.
You know, people are all around eating.
cosmic
Some It looks like some people are just hang out in here. Like some people are just like playing chess or talking to each other as they eat or snack or sit around. Mostly elves, but you get the few occasional like humans, a halfling here or there, a gnome, oddly enough. Only one. Estelgron has one gnome.
Miss our gnome.
Yeah.
And Melly has you guys sit down, asks what you want, and then just goes and gets it for you. Like front, a little line thing.
I'm gonna like
Something
look towards
sweet.
Lotus. I'm gonna be like, wait, hold up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth over to the people playing. Is it playing chess or checkers?
Chess.
I'm gonna stealth over to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I stealth over to them. Do they have higher than a 30?
No.
Okay, cool. And I just sit there. I sit there and I just sit there observing for a moment.
It's a human and an elf. And the elf seems quite perturbed at the fact that the human is currently winning chess.
Okay, my telekinesis has no verbal, somatic, or anything. I can do it without doing anything.
Okay.
I move one of the pieces back of the human.
The two of them are like talking, and the piece starts to move, and the person just like looks down and is like, "What the?" He just grabs it. Slides it back into place.
I move a different one.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
One more from the back. The king goes all the way over to the other person's side.
Stop. What are you doing? Like, looks at the elf. Why are you doing this? I'm not doing this. I would never cheat. So obviously. They start arguing.
And so at a point, one of the chess pieces, I'm gonna try to. I slide a hand with my mage hand to just take one of the pieces.
Make a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
Got you. With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. Okay, 14 and a 7. So that is 16. But I'm going to bolstered knack to add a d6.
Yep.
20.
Yeah, no, while they're arguing, you just steal, wait, let's see, which piece do you steal? We'll assign this number to this. You steal a rook.
Oh, that's the horse, right?
No, it's the tower.
Dang it. That's fine. It's the castle. She's like,
Yeah.
cool. And just walks away. Back to Lotus.
Where'd you put my rook?
I walk back to Lotus. Like, look what I got.
Oh! It's so cool.
They were just kind of moving him around. They didn't like take any of them, so I just thought it was fine.
It's like a souvenir.
Yeah. Just puts it away.
Melly brings back breakfast for you guys and sits down. Well, she just has like a bagel.
Bagel.
2 bagels.
2 bagels.
No. No.
3 bagels, I guess.
Starts eating in his head. Just So where's the person we have to go to?
That big tower outside, the big tall one. That's sort of got that crystal halo around it in the middle there. That's the Tower of the Didact. And so that's where most of our scholarly work is done, and the quartermaster can be found there.
Oh, pulls up the chest piece. Oh, like does it look like this?
Oh, she looks at it. She looks over at the chessboard where those 2 people are still arguing, and then she just kind of like nods knowingly and goes, kind of.
Okay, so when we're looking, we gotta look for something like this.
You said Archibald was in the Tower of the Didact too?
Yes, it's the big tower right across from your little hotel and right across from here. It's right outside.
Okay.
Can't miss it. You can see it from anywhere in the city.
What am I eating?
What are you eating? What did you want for breakfast?
Something sweet.
You're having strawberry waffles.
Oh! No shot! Bro, did they give my boy syrup?
Yes.
Oh, that was their mistake. He's chugging that shit.
Natural 20 for syrup.
Oh, he's chugging that shit.
Yeah, you just start gulping down syrup, and Melly kind of just like raises an eyebrow.
He like takes a sip of syrup and then takes a bite of a waffle.
Is this normal for southern races?
What is?
Southern races are.
Back down in the south, we drink
First off, it's called syrup.
syrup.
This is Georgia sweet tea. It's the fucking thing of syrup.
They're hot cakes and syrup.
Syrup. Strawberry hotcakes.
You just chug it.
Yeah, he just drinks it. Thank you for the drink.
Thank you for the food.
So when is Hush gonna throw up from drinking a
Yeah, I was
gallon
gonna
of
say,
syrup?
please make a con save.
Yeah, about to say all that just settling in his stomach.
con save.
Yeah.
This pitcher is definitely as big as, if not bigger than, his max drinking capacity.
Drinking
18.
capacity.
16 plus 2.
16 plus 2. You're not going to throw up yet. Yet is the
Yet.
operative word.
If I get shaken at all, it's over.
You
I
get
tried
one
to-
big bear hug and you're just going to...
Squished. I try to feed the tiny Dolus a little bit of waffle.
It takes the little bit of waffle and it puts it to its mouth and it goes like, and it just kind of mushes waffle up against its face and it drops, like it falls.
It's
I was
2D,
really
doesn't have a
thinking-
functional mouth.
I was really
looks at
thinking it
you
was
kinda
gonna do the fucking. Just it disappears.
It looks at you kind of sad. and then it holds up its little 2D hand and it makes a little 2D bread roll in it.
Oh.
I reach in. Lotus, here,
Huh?
put him on. Put him in the castle.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
You
a
put him
king.
on top of the rook.
Yeah.
He just stands there on top of the rook.
Does he look more proud?
He's so much bigger than this rook. Do you know how big a rook is? It's like this big.
That's how big I thought Dolus was.
He's like
Yeah.
he's like bouncing on top of it.
The big tiny Dolus.
They're like the same size. Well,
Hold me closer, tiny Dolus.
We have had too many Elton John references in too few episodes.
I finish all the food and I just sit patiently for us to leave.
Sit patiently for the food to come back up.
You guys finish your food and Melly is like, all right, let's go.
I take a step and I'm like,
You take a step and there is a gooey slosh in your gut.
Oh
Oh.
no!
Dash just like pats himself just
You pat your stomach.
very lightly. I'm not punching myself in the gut, dog.
Bro, you are packed of sorrow.
You're 90
Playing with fire here, dude.
Here.
He
Full of soup.
just slow. He like waddles. He's like, oh, that drink. I drank a little too much of it.
Oh no!
You look like
Oh my
you're
God,
about
he
to
is
pop.
drunk.
Was it alcohol?
Just a lot of sugar.
You look like you're about to pop, hush.
Don't poke. I will pop.
You guys continue on. The little Dolus holding the rook.
Oh.
He
Hugging
stands
it.
on your shoulder and you walk. Yeah, he's like when you hold a duffel bag around the wide way. He's just holding the whole thing.
This is the greatest thing.
As we leave, I look back. Are they still fighting, or have they just stopped playing?
They just stopped playing. They're missing a piece.
Good job, Hush. You ruined
Ruined
the
their
chess
day.
game.
Well,
We
it's
leave
okay.
them
No,
like-
the human's not
We may
winning
have
anymore.
destroyed their friendship.
Let's go. Gotta give Dolus a
Hush
place
is
to
the
live.
villain.
You guys walk outside, and that massive like tower that I've described previously is like literally deadhead. It's in the center of this like ring of buildings, and so you guys just walk across one cobblestone street and a bit of a courtyard, and you are at an entrance. All right, please do your best to keep a little quiet. Be presentable. Please don't touch anything unless you ask first, and I think that should be it.
We will be on our best behavior.
My stomach hurts.
Opens the door for you both, and you walk in, and as you go into the tower, we're gonna meanwhile again to Hickory.
Oh boy.
Hickory, you walked throughout the rest of the night. Like it was early morning when it all happened before sunup. So you are now a solid chunk into the sunrise as you're walking along.
Mm.
And you have seen no one. You have like stilled for no one. You put on your armor as you walked at one point. Probably threw on your coat because it's cold as fuck.
It's cold. Yeah.
And I would like you to make a con check, because it is freezing cold and you have been walking for hours.
That's a 9.
You have a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, that's fair. Cool.
But yes, eventually, as you are walking in the distance ahead of you on the horizon, you see some dust kicking up. Dust and snow sort of like getting kicked up. And you like squint. Fuck is your passive perception? You can't tell what it is.
Oh wait, no, Hickory doesn't have the Sentinel shield applied to her yet. Let me.
Right, well, you should apply it.
Let me play it.
Because that'll give you plus 5.
18.
Which would make 18, yeah. So yeah, okay, so you can see in the distance a bunch of horses heading your way.
Oh, great. I'm gonna... It's cold as fuck. She's already got a point of exhaustion. We're nowhere near Aventir. I'm gonna stand to the side of the road, but I'll still be visible.
You gonna thumb out?
A little bit, yeah. I'm kind of gonna hitchhike here because I don't want to be in the way of actively running horses.
Yeah. Well, they're all as they come closer, you do recognize the banner that one of these guys is holding aloft as the banner of Aventir.
Okay, sick. Then yeah, I'm gonna try and flag them down.
You can tell that it's guards, and as you recognize that they're guards, you slow down one of them. The rest kind of like continue on, slowing down so that they're not leaving this guy behind. And then he's just guard comes to a stop and he lifts up the faceplate on his thing. And he's just like, "Yes, madam, can we help you?"
I was on my way to Aventir. I have business with Lord Drenus.
I apologize, madam, but we are on important business from Lord Drenus to go cure the rout of the king.
I am what's left of the route.
He shouts something in Eubuean to that group ahead, who all stop, and then he looks down at you. What do you mean?
We were attacked in the night. Overpowered.
And what of the king?
She digs in her bag, pulls out the seal, and goes, "I was sent to give his regards."
You like hold it up to this guy, and he just looks down at it, and like all the blood leaves his face. He's like, he shouts at Eubuean again, and like half of the horses come back, and the others start running again. And he's like, "Do you know how to share saddle?" And he reaches down a hand.
Mostly.
You've never really ridden a horse.
Yeah, she just kind of puts the seal safely away again and goes, "Not really, but I won't be moving much."
Just hold on tight. And he helps you up behind him.
And she kind of just has this moment to where she's shaking both from the cold and also it is beginning to weigh.
Yeah, and you kind of like just lean there in shock as this guard starts at full speed, like gallop in the direction of Aventir.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back in the Underdark, y'all have been walking for a couple of hours now. Twink, you are beyond angry. You are exhausted. It is dark. It is humid.
It is under.
It is under the dark.
There's a door that's ajar.
You have been walking for 2 hours.
Wow, that's awesome.
Hunter has not slowed down once. And you guys are currently passing over some like magma flows. Hunter kind of just like hops over them as you come up to them. Yes, Dolus.
After like 30 minutes of this and noticing Twink, like, you know, he's struggling to keep up slightly and also like getting more and more peeved, I'll call to Hunter, like, Hunter, slow for one moment. You know, to Twink, we'll come over. Twink, would you like to rest in my ring domain?
No, I'm fine.
Just rushes off past you, right, like straight
Why'd
at
you
this
keep up?
magma
This is not a
flow.
problem.
Twink, you just jump over this magma.
Okay. All right, onwards, Hunter.
Hunter just nods and keeps going.
Cool.
That at one point, as you're going through this magma, the stench of sulfur is like strong. It's very unpleasant, this area. Hunter finally like speaks up and he just, so how'd you end up here in the Underdark anyway?
We were at the bottom of the sea.
Got it. River flow. Love it.
Do you?
Oh, you never know where you're gonna end up. Great.
Yeah.
Good times.
Is it?
All sorts
they-
of
are they good
stragglers
times?
have ended up down here because of river flows.
Okay. So what about you, Hunter? What's life like down here?
I hunt things when I'm not hunting things. Looking for things to hunt.
Was Hunter your given name, or did you take up that name?
Let's call it a pseudonym.
Okay.
So it is a title.
Yeah.
Fucking knew it.
All right. Well, do you have a real name we could know?
No.
Probably like John or something.
Oh,
No.
Jim?
Let's not play this game.
Brian.
You want to know my real name?
Sure.
It's Twink. Thought it'd be awkward if we were both named Twink, so I just went with the title.
That's not true, is it?
No, it's not.
Just fucking chucking rocks in the fucking lava. I go, every time because it burns me a little bit because it's fucking hot.
When you grab
But I'm
rocks-
used to being burned, so like, fuck it.
the TikTok audio of like, you think all the coals are hot?
Yeah, exactly.
That exact audio. But it's
Oh,
just-
god damn it. Ray's gonna make this now. Fuck.
They already made one.
He
with
already
that
made a
audio.
TikTok with that audio.
Oh, thank God. We're safe. We're safe.
Are you?
Always, like every like 30 seconds looks over at Twink doing some other Fate of Rage action and just keeps floating along, just like super like, okay, great.
Who the fuck put this rock here?
You
So-
just threw it there.
What got you all tangled up in our Lashna's business in the first place?
Oh, we fought a war with her in the Westwood.
Oh, Westwood finally went to war.
I slept with her a
How'd it
few
go?
times.
Ooh. Something of a black widow. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know a single husband she's had that's still alive.
But that's
Oh no, they're not married.
yet.
Okay. Well, I don't know about her lover, so I'm just going.
But
off
also,
of
we just shared a dream together. Like, that's all that happened.
I mean, most people who end up married share some dreams together. Yeah,
No, like an actual dream.
right. Archfey.
Yeah. We also played chess. She cheated. Really pissed me off.
Yeah, she cheats at board games. She's a bitch.
I don't know. Like Dolus, like under his breath, like, oh, I thought she was pretty nice.
Angrily
played
chuck a
poker with
rock
her.
into the lava again.
Ah.
What about you, Hunter? How'd you get to know Arlashna?
Did a job a long time ago with our last night. That was it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Eventually, wasn't fun anymore. Went on to greener pastures. Like these gestures at the like sulfuric magma flow.
You really made it.
I know. This is the life.
Okay. What kind of job was it?
What's my name?
Hunter.
There you go.
I guess. Okay.
Are we there yet?
Are you in a city right now?
Do I look like I got time for your fucking antics?
Do I look like I have time for you to ask stupid questions? that
How
you
far?
know the
How
answers to?
far? How far?
Hour and a half.
Fuck!
So, what's this city like, Hunter?
The Great Pillar is, pretty good. I mean, you're less likely to die there than you are anywhere else down here.
Why?
You're definitely more likely to die there than you are in any city on the surface.
Why do things not attack it?
It's a city full of people who can fight back, so no, most monsters leave it alone. It's the only way anyone survives down here, working together in the loosest form of the words.
I see.
Everyone there will still slit your throat and stab you in the back.
Okay. And you said is the Great Pillar its name?
That is the name, yep.
Okay. And where will we be staying in the Great Pillar?
I got a little place. I don't live down here all this time and collect all these things without making a spare buck or two. And even a hunter needs a place to lay his head and mount his trophies. I have something of a collection.
Well, thank you. That is very kind of you. Can't wait to see the place.
We don't have to just do small talk. I was just asking for relevant information, and then if we're not doing relevant information, we don't have to be friends.
I
appreciate the effort, though. You're such a nice guy.
Thanks. I guess, all right. Silent walking it is.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. Can I ask one of you to roll a 10 for me?
A 10?
Yeah, 10.
I got it.
No
It's like
modifier.
it's like a 5% chance I'm not risking trying to not roll a 10, you know?
There won't be any disadvantage or anything applied to this. This is just a roll to, like, decide what's going on.
7.
7? Okay.
7.
We're attacked by Cadmus.
No, you are not attacked by Cadmus.
His full
However,
name is Cadmus number 7.
as you guys are walking along, above you, like above
Mambo
the
number
you on
5.
this slope, there's like a bubbling on the ground, and another plume of magma comes out and starts coming down the hill. Can I ask you both to make dex checks?
Fuck you, dude.
No,
I'm sorry.
you may not.
Fuck you.
You may not ask that. Can I try and cutting wind and push it away, like so it doesn't come towards us?
Let me read cutting wind real quick.
It's a strong wind. And it's a liquid coming at us.
The spell
Creates a strong wind.
You can cast it and play rollies with me.
Oh my. Okay, I'll do it. I cast it.
Well, I
like,
have
I
a
see the magma
better
start-
question.
Mhm.
Well, I guess I don't cast it. What's
Would
easy?
control flames work on this?
Are we getting into the bending question of is it fire or earth? Because it would be earth.
Oh,
You could
well, that makes it
definitely cool
easy.
it down.
That makes it easy.
It does.
Yeah.
Twink has other things too.
Yeah, I have all kinds of other things. I have
the spell Cool Down Lava.
rhymes binding ice.
Yeah. I'd say if you rhymes binding ice it and cutting wind it, it'll avoid this splurt of magma.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys, as this
freeze
comes
it and then
down
just-
at you, both of you just react like immediately, like, oh, Dolus, you turn and cast cutting wind, and Twink just almost exhaustedly just casts rhymes binding ice with like a stomp of his boot. And some of the magma cools like instantly as it comes into contact with the ice and the wind, and the other kind of diverts around you guys. And Hunter turns back to you all and is just like, maybe you're a bit better suited for here than I thought.
You pick up a few things.
Okay. Walks away.
Oh, he said we're not doing small talk, and then he turns and starts doing small talk.
Don't fucking talk to me right now.
Okay.
It's not you. It's me.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Not right now.
Okay.
Meanwhile, back in
Talking to him,
Estelgron.
and Dolus just starts talking
Oh.
to himself in his head.
Dolus just starts talking to himself.
No, actually, Dolus is gonna continue walking and start, just thinking about the existentialism of his self and the fact that he's not real technically, and the fact that nobody that he knows is really real, and he's been killing people that he's.
Oh god,
not
he's
really-
spiraling.
Yeah, Dolus being left quietly to his own thoughts starts spiraling and having an existential.
Make a
crisis.
wisdom save for panic
Okay.
attack. I was joking.
I was a D10.
Oh god.
It's worse than we thought.
Wisdom save.
I was joking. You're good. You don't have to
Great.
roll for panic attack.
I'm
Casey,
glad,
I'm
'cause I
not.
rolled an 11.
Meanwhile, back at Estelgron, the Tower of the Didact is at its lower levels as you guys walk in, a big cylindrical library. So as you guys enter, there's essentially just 5 stories above you of ringed books that you can like look up and see all over this big desk in the middle. And at each level, there are like hanging platforms connected by like rope bridges and stairs and stuff that seem to have little reading stations people can sit at.
I guarantee that Alina is here.
As you guys walk in, and you're like, guarantee you guys do, especially Lotus with your super high perception, see Alina who looks down and is just like, this place is amazing. And somebody goes, shh, like, I'm sorry.
Called it.
Mhm.
Where's the guy we're looking for?
Oh, Quartermaster will be at the top of this area in the office. Let's go find her. Come along.
Is it just stairs?
There are stairs, but she is not walking to the stairs. She walks over to a little just circle on the ground.
Tosh just like wobbles over. As long as I don't have to take the stairs.
Stand next to her, Lotus. She taps her heels twice, and this little circle on the ground just and like separates.
It's an elevator.
A what?
Huh.
We just call it a lift.
Oh, I guess that makes sense because it's lifting you.
Mm-hmm. I suppose it does elevate you.
It's
Although I don't think anyone's ever called it an elevator.
Oh no, Kieran's gonna be so upset.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, Cryo.
Mhm.
As Hush is surprisingly lifted in elevation by a floating disc on the ground.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna have him roll.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's definitely you are.
Con save.
Mm-hmm. This is the last one you make
You
straight.
son of
before
a
disadvantage
bitch.
starts to hit. Oh,
You son of a bitch.
What'd you roll?
6.
You're like an elevator. Kieran's gonna be so upset. And then it comes.
I just like look at her.
She looks at you. She puts a hand gingerly on your shoulder, and she turns you away from herself. and you vomit. On
It's
stool.
it's
Some of
the
it goes off
quietest,
the
most
side.
mutest. Like just
Yeah, it's somebody in this, like Alina up there reading, literally in the distance, just was like.
Oh,
It's like when they're like, what does vomit sound like in an anechoic chamber?
It's like when you hear your cat throw up in the other
lift,
room.
and the dude on the dude down at the desk is just like, oh.
oh.
Melly just kind of waves her hand, and it prestos away as you're just like sitting there with like spit in the corner of your mouth.
Feeling better?
You definitely feel less full.
It all escaped.
Yeah, you pop.
The lift.
You know, like he looks like he's like crumbled a little bit,
Oh,
like he's defeated. That was mine.
That was mine.
That's what you're angry about?
I wanted to eat that and keep it.
That was mine. I earned it.
We'll get more later.
I asked Melly to get it from me, and she did, so it's mine.
It was mine, and it escaped.
You
That
guys get to the top of the lift. At the circle above you, there's just sort of a hole in the ceiling as another disc pulls away and is replaced by this one. You guys are just standing in this room that is lined with all sorts of instruments, telescopes, compasses, angles, geometric compasses, so the other kind of compass. But there are also spell scrolls and all sorts of magical items and cloaks and goggles and like everything you can think of just sort of lining these walls. And then there are some more staircases that seem to go higher up. Ow. As my elbow, as my funny bone.
Oh no.
It wasn't funny. Get fucked.
Eyeball.
Get fucked. Thanks, Ian. Yeah. And
Keyboard.
behind a counter, writing in a book, is an elf woman with just some very, very white hair, to the point that it almost has like a prism effect as she like turns her head and is just filling out this book. Just, hello.
hello.
She looks up. It's kind of, one moment. You guys are kind of surprised as she looks up at you over these little glasses that she's wearing, and she takes them off. Her eyes, her pupils, are icy white. So there is this sort of uncomfortable outer rim where the sclera meets the eye, like the pupil, and then there's still the black of the pupil. And there's just
so not
that
like she's
white
blind.
ring. Not like she's blind, like her pupils are white. Or not her pupils, her iris is white.
Okay.
Sorry. Hello?
We're, we're here to talk to the quartermaster.
That is me.
Oh, hi.
Lotus, can you ask if I can talk to them?
My friend Hush speaks through telepathy, if that's okay.
Certainly. Whatever he needs.
Hello.
Hello? What's your name?
My name's Hush.
I'm Lavia.
Yeah, that's a pretty name.
Thank you.
We were told that you would be the one to talk to about getting us a magic item that would increase our intelligence.
And you
I
get
have
to
a
make
lo-
you smarter?
I have a lot of stored away knowledge that I want to bring to the surface.
You're not trying to cheat your way around the test, are you?
No, I don't go to school.
Far too many students come to me looking for some sort of solution. She's like flipping through a book.
Wait, you have schools here?
She looks up at you and yes.
Oh,
Melly's like, yeah, the tower also serves as something of an academy on the higher levels.
oh.
It's fun.
It's more of a university, really. We don't typically bring children quite here to study. We have all sorts of scholars who study specific fields and do research.
Like Alina.
Yes,
she's the-
something like your friend.
She's the one downstairs who is enjoying this a lot.
Ah, the angry one, yes.
I like pull out my giant ass sack of gold. We have the funds to deal with it.
She just raises an eye as you walk up. As you approach, you notice some lines on her face that you thought were makeup aren't makeup. She has like these facial markings, almost like tattoos, these little black slants on either side of her eye, and another one in the middle of her forehead, and then just under her lips.
Why do you have lines going across your eyes?
I think they look fetching.
They do. I was just wondering why they were there.
My people are frequently born with facial markings.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Thank you. So, let's see here. I have
We're both
in
looking at one.
inventory. One of you play rollies for me for if she has 2 headbands of intellect or not.
Right, you got this.
Okay.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it. So if
Okay.
it goes poorly, I can blame you.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, but the second one would be for Ray, so I...
It's true. This is Ray. This is for you.
Oh, fuck.
Ray, you gotta roll him.
Oh shit, a 19.
I rolled an 18.
Oh my god.
See, I
really
helped.
I also rolled it. I rolled just in case, just to see like what I would have. I also rolled an 18.
All right, never mind. I didn't do anything.
18. We would have had to roll again. Ray,
Yeah.
however, she's like, actually, in inventory, I do have a few headbands of intellect. Technically, I should not sell out anything that would otherwise be out of stock, but as I personally am not a big fan of scholars renting out headbands of intellect so that they can just rush their way through research, don't think it'd be the worst if 2 of them happened to accidentally get sold.
Thank you.
Of course. She like stands up. And as she stands up, she's got a sword, like a big long sword on her hip. And she just sort of walks around the room, thumbing at items, going through things that are like hung up and peeking through like the various like item cages.
That sword. I like over to Lotus. That sword is so cool.
Through telepathy, like,
It's so big.
Can she swing that? Or is it like a counterweight to like? Ash wouldn't know what that means. Or is it like just there for show?
Like a decoration? But then she's also like a quartermaster, so maybe like she can.
It's just in her head. Is your sword for decoration?
She doesn't even stop looking through stuff. She goes, nowadays, yes. 'Twas not always.
Oh,
She like stops for a second, goes down, unhooks it, and she turns and moves like a little cloak, and you see there's like a scabbard on her back, and she takes the sword and sinks it in. And she goes, and she flips her like scholarly clothes, and they all sort of shimmer as her shift weave changes into an adventurer outfit, like this heavy like chainmail tunic and leathers, and then this big fluffy coat over it. And just, I used to be a teacher in the south, but with the general nature that the Empire was going, I set off for greener pastures. Made my way up here about a year ago.
do you
And now I
like,
work part-time as a quartermaster.
do you like working as a quartermaster than adventuring?
Well, I wasn't the biggest fan of being an adventurer, which is why I stopped so that I could teach swordsmanship and magic. And then they decided they didn't like anybody who was not human and dwarf, so
Right.
made my way here. I spent time in the Empire, spent time in Shadestep. Most of my life that I can remember was in Shadestep, actually. I only left briefly, but Estelgron it was.
I mean, this place is beautiful, so
Hope you're happy here.
Uh-huh.
I probably won't stay forever. Be something of a wanderer. It's nice for the
They're an
time
elf,
being.
right?
They appear to be.
You probably have a lot more years.
Oh,
Elves
yes.
have a long time.
I've been around for a few hundred. I have a few hundred to go.
I'm gonna guess 250.
A good lesson for you, young man, she says as she, like, finally pulls 2 little rings out from a locked little cabinet and then closes it and walks over to you. She kneels down to hand them both to you. Never ask a lady her age.
But I didn't ask, I guessed.
Never make a lady's age a topic of dissection.
Okay. I will know next time, especially with this.
Fantastic. Is there anything else I can get for you two?
We need to pay for them, right?
Yes, you do, but I might as well get you everything now before I start racking up the bill. I'm not sure. She goes over to your bag hush and goes, not sure this amount of gold will do it for both of them.
Oh, I can help.
The other. We're adventurers.
Mhm.
Maybe I should be an adventurer.
It's so fun.
Well, 750 each for the headbands. Anything else?
1, 2.
Please do not count them one by one.
Lotus, who was just about to start, was like,
We have magic for that. We are civilized.
Oh,
I just put it on the desk. I know there's 750 in there.
Waves her hand and coins come out and form stacks. Take 750 from each of you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, that's all then. Fantastic.
It was nice
Good
getting
meeting both
to
of
meet
you.
you.
Do enjoy the tower and your time in Estelgron. It's not often they allow outsiders in, so that's something we have in common.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Of course. She looks at both of you, seeing how excited you are about the sword and everything. She's like, if you likes the sword. She reaches behind the desk, she pulls out a big heavy crossbow and clocks it back. Just
That's so cool.
I think so. She puts it back down.
Did you see a half elf shaved head?
Oh, he's a full elf.
Oh, is he full elf? I thought he was half elf.
No, he's a full elf.
Full elf. Oh wait,
Actually,
no.
no, it's half.
His brother's a half elf.
Yeah.
Yeah. An elf shaved head. Shaky.
Yes, he did.
Is he?
Where did he?
Yeah, where in the tower is he?
He came by asking for a telescope, and then he went up to an observation deck so that he could, I assume, use the telescope.
Oh, can we go up there?
I won't be stopping you. I'm a quartermaster, not a guard.
Okay.
Although I don't think a guard will stop you either.
Okay. Thank you so much, and sorry for throwing up on the lift.
What?
Just walking away.
Walk away. Yeah, I'm like, you guys just leave. Melly follows after. We're gonna meanwhile again. Hick, you arrive in Aphantire.
Can I just take a
early
second
morning.
to acknowledge that Lotus is about to become one of the smartest members in the party, and one of Ray's greatest fears is playing high-end characters. And not only that, she now has to play a high-end Lotus.
this is
Hey man, intelligence can manifest in many different ways. Maybe Lotus just has a really great memory.
Well, see, the best thing is Lotus isn't going to have new knowledge.
Yeah.
Lotus is just gonna get a lot better at processing knowledge.
Yeah, but I just love that. I just needed to take a second because I've been shell-shocked all session, so I kind of need a...
definitely wasn't in the cards. I've thought about it. I was like, there's no way Cryo's gonna let both of us have it. But
Hey man, you guys got money.
Smartest in the party.
Look, if you want to spend money for items, that's what I gave you money for, dog.
Yeah, I didn't
Go
believe
to
he would let us
Domino's.
buy this thing we had money for.
It's like you go to Domino's, like, I don't think they're gonna let me buy 2 pizzas.
No fucking way.
Anyway, Aphantire, trauma.
Yeah.
Matthias is dead.
You go
Again.
This time you're approaching Aphantire from the other direction. So you go through a wall that is like a wooden wall that you haven't seen before, and you enter those rolling fields and stuff that you have seen previously from the inside looking out. And you start passing fields and farms and stuff, and you eventually come upon Lord Drenus's estate. Just the horse goes charging in straight into the all too familiar courtyard that you were only at 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Comes to a rapid stop in the sort of side courtyard between the two houses where that all the training dummies and stuff were. You can see Arthur currently practicing in the morning in just his just his basic gear with a sword.
Yeah.
And as it comes coming, he turns around to the horse as it's trotting in, and he sees you, and he just, well, howdy.
Hey.
Oh, it's not a face of good news.
Not good news.
Hey, Pa! He shouts. You should get out of here. Lord Drenus opens the door, comes out. Well, hello. Hickory! Didn't expect to be seeing you so soon.
Wish it was under better
Matthias sent ahead that he
circumstances.
was coming along with someone important. Didn't realize it was going to be you. Where's he at? And he looks at the guard, and the guard kind of just shakes his head and looks at you.
Can we go inside?
Yeah, of course. You look rough. Come on down, child.
She hops down and
He helps you down.
yeah, and
He's big, so he gets his hands and he just kind of helps. He
In a-
basically lifts you down.
she's basically in a weird autopilot to a degree, to where she just kind of walks. I mean, she's been here before, so she knows where to go.
Yeah, you walk into that same room you had your initial meeting with him with. He walks in, you hear him just, Varnius! Lemon cakes, please! Sits down with you. And, some warm. Where's Matthias at?
They found us.
I'm gonna need more than the pronoun game.
The Starlost, it's not just duplicates, it's not just Martin.
It's that whole cult. Yeah, we talked about this.
3 of them, they all seemed super powerful. I woke up, the entire guard was dead. It was just me and Matthias. And they said either I join them or they kill him.
And I guess he wasn't gonna let that one slide.
He was so sure.
Fucking stupid kid never should have come up here. 6 guards, damn man, thought he was immortal.
He said
Where the
that
fuck does he get off dying twice in 1 month?
he was confident with Delilah, but he said that if it doesn't work and she digs in her bag and pulls out the seal, that you would know what to do.
Fuck. Turns to the guard who followed you and just get a mage, send a message into Fort Dawn, tell them the acting king will be in the next day or so.
I'm sorry. I know he was a friend.
Friend. He was a good kid. And he was dad. And he was granddad. Been around this a long, long time. Seeing kings go.
He was so sure. Even
Oh,
when,
Matthias was sure of everything.
even knowing that he might not be able to come back, don't get me wrong, he was confident because of Delilah's strength, but
He's always confident in Delilah. Some people might say it's one of his biggest problems.
he was okay with death, even if he couldn't come back.
Everyone should be. Stronger man than me. I assume the rest of the guards I sent out with you headed along to check on him. Right. Make sure the body gets back to Fort Dawn. If there is any chance that he will be brought back, that's the best way of doing it.
Right. They've always had a list sent by Martin to eliminate or defunct rulers.
If you're trying to change the world, starting at the bottom is the most stable way to do it. Starting at the top is the fastest.
She could use blood magic.
Hemocraft. Dark stuff.
She held Matthias still. It didn't even seem like he had a shot.
What'd she look like?
White hair, big hat, kind of pompous.
Harder's like, that sounds like the witch.
Called herself Madame Tithe.
The name doesn't mean anything, but the description sounds like an old wives' tale around these parts. Say there's a witch that comes to you when she wants things. You better give them to her. Otherwise, she'll make your blood run dry.
That sounds right.
Story's been around since I was a kid. What was she, elf?
Looked like it.
Only way she'd be alive this long. Alright. Well.
The other two. One had a revolver. Kind of looked like he didn't belong here. He was dressed what looked to be warmer. For the warmer. And then one had a rifle that was so much bigger than the ones we have ever seen.
They're not like the guns we use.
It looks like something that Iceholm would have made or could make in maybe a few years.
Look like they come from somewhere hot. Have some advanced weaponry. You're looking at people from the Empire.
Yeah.
If they come from somewhere hot and they have tech, well, you're looking at Saraisen Desert. Altairi and Saraisen are the only two places in the Empire that have any artificer present.
Right.
As for right now, Lavernius walks in. He's like, you have some lemon bars, some nice hot tea, and you go relax in the guest house with that Admiral of yours. Came pulling up last night shouting my ear off about how you were supposed to meet her.
Yeah. Right. Hickory doesn't really know what to do and kind of stumbles for a second before just going, "Thank you, Your Majesty."
Do not fucking call me that.
Thank you, Lord
Do not
Drenus.
fucking call me that. He just immediately starts writing at something. Arter walks with you out to the guest house. Opens the door for you, and immediately inside you are met by lively music and cheering and stuff, and you peek in, and there is a huge collection of the people from the ship all sitting around a table having breakfast and cheering and drinking, including Lorelei, Eggold, Wak, Nori, Tassity, Rudder. They're all just everybody's just vibing around the table. You come in, and Lorelei across the table just with a big tankard in her hand, just, Hickory! Hey! I'm a little drunk. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I long face. Come here. She walks over and pulls you in. How did you get to Fort Dawn? And she suddenly headlocks you really aggressively, just, and where the fuck is everybody?
I can explain.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna explain. she like downs the rest of the tankard.
Can we
And then
talk
she
in
drags
private?
you up to her room. Yeah, no, she's already dragging you up the stairs.
So for some reason, Hickory's getting red, and she can't tell if it's oxygen deprivation
Or embarrassment.
yeah.
Got it. Well, you explain to Lorelai. Meanwhile, again to the Underdark. You guys.
You guys are still walking? There's still another hour left?
No, you guys arrive at a just absolutely massive platform with a bunch of like pulleys hooked up to these giant rhinos.
What?
Yeah, giant rhinos. You don't know what a rhino is, Dolus.
Like actual animal rhinos or like rhino people?
No, like giant rhinoceros.
Oh, awesome.
The size of
You
several
saying the
houses.
full word definitely helped us determine that.
Look, I want to be
Call
clear.
him by his full name. no noisy trouble.
Two giant rhinoceros have big old ropes hooked to them that are hooked to pulleys in this platform underneath at the base of this pillar.
Whoa. Underdark monsters.
Twink, you've never seen a rhino in person, so you don't really. These are definitely bigger than books would imply they are. So you're like, is it the Underdark or are my books just wrong?
Fuck these things. Let's get inside. I'm fucking tired.
You guys all get on the platform. This platform is itself the size of like a warehouse. Like it's huge. It's got a bunch of crates and stuff stacked up on it. There are other people and groups of people and stuff. And Hunter just kind of like finds a little place to sit and just like crisscross applesauce drops. You guys wait like a minute before more people get on the platform. And there's a whistle and someone sitting on one of the rhinos hits it with a whip. And you hear the big crack of a bullwhip and both of the rhinos start moving. And this platform just starts rising.
Like, couldn't they just kill the rhinos at the bottom or something, and then we would all just plummet to our deaths?
Yeah. That is what would happen.
Yeah, I would catch you, Twink.
I wouldn't. It's okay, though. No one's gonna kill the rhinos at the bottom. If they do, then whoever's on the platform at that time, it sucks for them. You guys rise for like a minute and a half before the platform finally like locks into other like scaffolding and stuff built into this big pillar. The Hunter grabs his stuff again, stands up, and he walks along, and he takes like an immediate left into a tunnel into the physical pillar.
I'm too exhausted to notice. I keep walking.
I like grab Twink by the arm. This way.
Ah!
You guys weave through stairs and tunnels back out onto some more scaffolding. This pillar is hollow. So after you walk through for a few minutes, you come out on the interior, which is also ringed with more scaffolding and buildings. And at the very bottom of it is magma, way below you.
This place just looks exhausting!
Eventually, Hunter stops at a a decently sized building, like what you'd expect from a house on the surface, which is it's larger than most of the buildings you've passed.
I just want to point out, sorry, before
Mm-hmm.
we enter his house, it's really funny because essentially the way that Twink is acting and the way Dolus is, it's like Dolus is like looking at someone else's kid. It's like, oh, I can't like do something, like it's not my kid, like I can't tell him what to do, but
I can't tell him to not do this, but like, oh, I have to do something.
anyways, so yeah, we go in the house.
You go into the house. There are fur rugs all over that are clearly like handmade. There are trophy heads all across the room. You do see a black dragon mounted up on one of the platforms.
A whole dragon?
The head.
Oh.
There are heads mounted, I said. So
A whole
I just heard a black dragon. I'm like, what?
You see Cadmus. He was waiting for you.
How did you do that?
I broke it.
Oh yeah. He's pretending to be melted, and then his whole body caves through and crushes us.
I'll save that for later. But yeah, all sorts of creatures. There's like on-keg heads mounted. There's a bunch of creatures, big creatures you don't recognize. There's a dire wolf head mounted. There's all sorts of skulls and bones and stuff placed all over the place. And then there are weapons and stuff hung up and leaned against things. This whole place feels like a hunting lodge that would house like multiple hunters, but there is only one.
Do any of the things displayed have like plaques on them, or are they just like the heads and weapons?
None of them have plaques that like say what they are.
Okay.
Like they're all mounted
Currently-
on plaques, but
Twig is currently checking every rug to see which one is the softest.
you just walk into a room and he's just like, bed's at the end on the right. If you want to go there.
I start like slow zombie walking to the end where the bed.
You go to the end, you're right. It's a bedroom. It's just like, it's really bare, especially compared to the rest of the house.
There's bears in there.
No, just the heads.
And the
It's just the
rugs.
bodies, no heads.
That's the
heads on
taxidermy
the other
room?
side of the door.
Yeah. No, it's really just empty in here compared to the rest of the house, except for a very nice big bed that you just and Twink, you go to bed. And Dolus, you are left with Hunter, who just turns to you and just alcohol.
Is there anything else to do here in this city besides drink?
Die.
Alcohol it is.
Excellent. He reaches down, he pulls out 2 brown bottles and goes, whiskey or whiskey?
Not a purveyor of wine.
Pops a cork off of one of them, pours 2 glasses.
Can I try and summon a bottle of Wayberry's wine from my ring?
From your ring? Yeah, you can just do that.
I pull out of the ring one of my many bottles of Wayberry's wine. Wine?
I already poured.
I pop the cork off.
He just starts drinking his whiskey. Lets you drink your wine.
Awesome. Well, me and Hunter sit here in silence because he hates small talk, and so I'm just gonna drink my existential crisis deeper and deeper into the hole that it's being dug into. I don't know what's real and what's not. Dolus is currently thinking about whether there would even be any consequence for him jumping into the lava pit at the end, because maybe Archibald could just summon him back, because apparently he's his imaginary friend or whatever, and yeah, maybe it's just like
My man is spiraling.
Oh, absolutely. Dolus is like sitting on this couch, I'm assuming, and just like
It's a stool, like a bar.
Okay.
I mean, you could sit on the couch if you want, but if you walked up to him and grabbed the drink, then it's a bar.
You know, I'll just. I would just put the wine back. I'm not gonna waste a bottle of wine. I would just drink the Underdark whiskey, whatever that does to me. Do I con save for the Underdark whiskey?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Because all I've had is a Wayberry wine and whatever Lorelei has. Not 20. Okay.
At some point after a little bit, he's like, "You want some on keg?"
What?
Risingly crap. Actually, it's way worse than it sounds, but it fills you up.
I don't even know what on keg is.
Giant bug.
Like, with I thought you meant like a drink that's like on keg.
No.
Oh,
God. Kill for a keg. Keg
okay.
would be pretty great.
I'm okay. I'll I'll pass on the yarn keg.
Okay.
Thanks.
He reaches into like an ice box and he just pulls out a hunk of like shell, some kind of like exoskeleton with like meat on the inside of it, and he just like
Hunter, what was your favorite dish when you used to live back in the material plane?
I liked a good trout.
Trout. How would you like it prepared?
Seared, right, with some potatoes.
Great, you got plates?
All right, summon food.
Yep.
Reaches under a counter and pulls out some plates as he just keeps biting into the ongeg.
I'll make him some trout. I'll use the spell slot and actually cast create food and water.
Yeah.
And make us some water and some, not like a few plates of food. Definitely enough to feed us, and then also some leftover for later. There you go.
Where do you get your magic?
I don't fucking know. Myself, I guess.
Sorcerer.
Nope.
Nifty. Well, I mean, if you get it from yourself, then yeah.
You would think so. I'm a warlock, and I'm my own patron.
That's a sorcerer, is what that's called.
No, I had a patron.
It's a long loop around back to sorcerer, that's all I'm saying.
No, I had a patron, and now she's gone.
So your power should be gone.
They should, yeah.
But it's not.
Nope.
Interesting.
Yep. And, I mean, who knows? Maybe none of it's real, anyway. Have you thought about that, Hunter? Maybe you're not real.
No.
What if you're just a story playing out in someone's head?
Somebody's got a really fucked up imagination.
And then maybe the day that you die is the day that they forget that they thought you up.
It's fine. Doesn't make any difference to me. Day I die is the day I die. Could get eaten by a dragon. God could forget I exist. Could trip off the platform, crack my head open at the bottom. It'd be embarrassing, but I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be dead.
I guess so. Did you ever strive to be anything more, Hunter?
No, it was pretty good.
I guess a simple life is fine too. Who needs to go around saving the world?
Is that what our last one's got you doing? Saving the world? Or she's back on that shtick?
Our Lashna doesn't have me doing it. It's more of a personal choice.
You're all endearing? Oh, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, I've come to realize.
Good at something, don't do it for free, even if it's saving the world.
Or maybe don't do it at all.
I mean, I'm not down here saving the world.
And I mean, you seem, I don't know if I'd say happy, but you seem content.
Life's pretty good. I don't starve. Got some good drinks.
Got some good trout.
Go some good hunts.
I guess so.
Got sort of a rivalry thing going with Cadmus after I killed his dad. That's fun.
Have you ever spoken to him?
Once. He only speaks Draconic.
Oh.
Kind of a dick.
What did he
He's too
say?
young to shapeshift, so I don't have to worry about him sneaking into the city and stabbing me yet.
Ah.
I'm gonna take advantage of that.
What race
I'm
is
gonna
this
hunt the best game in his territory just to piss him off.
guy? What race is Hunter?
Human. He just seems like a human.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I don't know how fast dragons mature. Like, do you think it'll happen in your lifetime?
Probably, unfortunately.
Mhm.
It's okay. Think it'll be more satisfying if he slits my throat in my sleep if I've really pissed him off, you know? It'll be fun.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Why you want to go back to the surface so bad? I mean, other than the fact that, you know, down here is, murder capital of the universe.
You know, family is there.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
My girlfriend's there.
Bullshit.
The world needs to be saved.
Oh, big bullshit.
Yep.
Your life sucks.
Yep.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be moping. You'd just be happy you weren't dead.
Well, no. Yep.
Unless you'd rather be dead. Would you rather be dead?
I think I am, in a way.
Well, I'm talking to you, and you're not a ghost, so. You're not a ghost, right?
I don't think so.
You want to test?
How do you test?
He pulls out a knife and he just throws it into you. Yeah, he throws it into you. For... I don't know. The first dice to fall.
Oh. Got a dice tray.
3 piercing damage.
Three piercing damage? Just...
Yeah. So you'd hurt. You're alive.
Okay.
Yippee.
I'll pull it out and second wind myself and heal it. Slide it back across the bar.
I don't know why you're acting like such a bitch. I'm going to be honest with you. If I woke up in the Underdark and not only didn't get melted to a puddle by the first thing I encounter, but then literally have an archfey go get you a friend to safely escort you all the way to a place where you'll get to safely rest so you get teleported out of the Underdark, I'd be having a fucking party. I mean, I wouldn't, because I want to be down here, but, you know, any normal person would be. So I don't know, the fuck crawled up your ass and died. But clearly you got some shit going on.
Yeah. You know, a classic old story. You find out that you're a clone and that you killed the original version of you and that you were never real.
So you're better than him. I kill you, I'm better. You kill me, you're better. That's how life works.
In a strictly combative sense, I guess so.
All that matters.
Okay. I don't really understand why, but I think I feel almost reassured by that. So thanks, I guess. Maybe it's the alcohol. I'll just take another swig of whiskey.
You get there, you sit there, and you get toasted with
with Hunter for like an hour or two, and then I'll just I'll just lay down on a rug, and I won't disturb Twink in the bed, even though it's a
just
really
lay
big
down
bed.
on a bare rug.
Yeah.
Hunter goes into that other room. You hear him start just like hacking away at something he must be carving.
I'll just lie down and let me see. I will pull out the second of the two quills made of my own feathers that I had made. I'll just like hold it up, twiddle it in my fingers, think about Alina, think about Lotus. I'll sit up and I'll pull out Raiden's notebook and again from the pages that he finished or that he stopped writing from, I take my quill and some ink from my bag and I start writing my own sort of journal entry.
Aw. Write out your own little journal entry.
Drunkenly.
A little sloppily.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled a nat 20 on the con save.
Yeah, so you're not vomiting like someone.
Like someone else. And yeah, I'll just,
Unlike somebody.
You leave Lorelai alone.
Alright.
Lorelai never drinks herself to vomiting. It's physically improbable. She'd have to drink the brewery.
I'll just write about what's on my mind. And
Alright.
yeah.
Meanwhile, yet again, back in Estelgron, you guys head up the stairs to the observation decks.
Like as we're walking up, I'm just fitting the headband of intellect onto my head, like pull off my hood. I already feel smarter.
Is that how it works?
I think we need to attune to it for like an hour, but just having this on my head makes me feel smarter.
Hmm.
How do I look?
Oh, good. I fix a little bit of your bangs.
I liked it that way.
Oh, okay.
Head up the stairs towards Archibald, or at least where we assume Archibald is.
As you guys go up, with some direction from Melly, you do come across. There is a level where it starts just being open platforms as you keep going up, each of which has like a view out at the sky. Even though it's sort of daytime because it is winter here, the sun is not properly up. It's the light of like twilight basically here during the day. You are very close to the Northern Pole.
Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Santa.
don't know who that is, but I might soon.
Yeah, you do eventually come out to a platform where there are multiple people working, but one of the people out there working, like each of these platforms is big enough for like dozens of people to be out working on them at a time. And so one of them you do see the shaven and shorn head of your favorite elf. He doesn't react. He is not used to the whistles.
I don't know.
Into his head, Archibald.
You just see him like jolt. He like drops his pencil and it just keeps seeing him falls off. And he's just, oh fuck. Hey, he turns back and waves as he like pulls another pencil
Hi.
out.
Sorry, we didn't want to scare you, but it seemed like we kind of still did.
Normal hello might be a little less spooky than telepathy, just for future reference.
I whistled.
No offense. I'm sorry. I'm not used to. I haven't adjusted to the whistling.
Well, it was either
I'm not a
that
dog.
or...
I don't usually, whistle for my attention.
Well, we wanted to talk to you about a few things.
Okay. Can you talk while I look at stars?
You can, but... well...
We should let him
So-
look at the stars to
Yeah.
help him with this. I'm gonna sit down like next to the telescope, and Hush is listening, but Hush is also like looks like he's like meditating. He's just like trying to listen to the conversation and attune at the exact same time.
So... we were visited by by Martin again last night.
Parks up away from the telescope immediately.
Oh, never mind. He didn't want to look at it.
And
I explain everything that happened.
so then this happens. He's just like listening the whole time. And at some point he's just like, right. He showed you.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it.
What did
Wait, what?
you see?
Yeah, he had me for like a month. You don't think he did that bullshit?
You saw Twink Tech?
What tech?
Twink Tech?
He didn't see Twink Tech.
I didn't see Twink Tech, no.
You didn't see Twink Tech.
Oh, I saw my family and we were, happy and living in a futuristic Westwood.
Seems
Yeah.
like it's been like morphed to our perspectives.
Specifics?
Yeah.
I see that circle. It's not kicked in yet for Hush.
Yeah, I'm gonna do nods.
Yeah.
He shows you something nice but realistic. Something that could happen, but better than where you're at now.
Feels like cheating.
If I offered you 100 gold to do a job and you said no, and then I offered you 150, is that cheating?
No.
He
So-
offers you a cool future, and when you say no, he shows you your cool future. Doesn't mean it's a lie, just payment that's curtailed for you specifically.
And then if you say no to that, he gets you to destroy everything.
He what?
That's how it ended.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't do that one to me. I just said
What?
It
What?
was- I mean, he explained it. It was more of a, you do what I have done before. See how it feels to be in my position.
Didn't have
no.
to.
Yeah, I think that was
everything.
personal for you guys. I didn't get that.
Yeah.
That
I
sucks
killed
though.
my
You had to
mom.
like kill all your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
That guy's an asshole.
Now that we've stated the obvious,
Beyond just that, I want to. It's more of an extension of what we talked last night. If, there's things that happened where if, is it just, to clarify, is it just us here? Or
there are other people working like nearby, but they're not like next to you. They're like
Are they not
they're
in
like 15
shot?
feet away or so. Yeah, you can whisper and they won't hear.
Okay, I'll be whispering. I just wanted to make sure. So, if we were just simple clones, some things, would it make sense? Like take for example how I died once and then came back, or how Dolus's genie things, like he can kind of transform himself however he'd like now.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That's not a me thing. Unless my imagination just fucked up and did weird stuff.
There was also another thing. So, you remember when Well, I don't know what it was like from your perspective, but we essentially heard that you teleported a lot of people from Tiok,
Yeah.
so it left behind this weird residue thing, and if I'm remembering right, there were these two people, Hickory and Doc. They were separate people, and then they became one person.
Oh, the time Kalashtar thing. Martin talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an accident. I don't know what happened there.
Okay, so it just...
My whole like speech about I use super powerful magic that I don't fully understand, or people make me use super powerful magic that I don't understand, and it slowly brings about all of our problems. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This like that exact situation is like what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well,
So
I
like it's
thought-
probably totally my fault. Because this is all kind of like totally my fault. But you know, just in a roundabout way. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it would be better for you to know, because you are probably going to meet them, and I don't want sudden surprises on you. So,
Oh,
Wait, so that's the doc you were talking about. Okay. Got it.
Hickory and Doc.
I just
Hush, hush, hush.
remembered. We should check up on them. It's been the day.
Oh,
We haven't talked
yeah.
to anyone today.
I mean, we talked
Let
to
me-
Kieran.
Yeah, we talked to Kieran, and that was it. Here, wait.
Archibald's just like, what the fuck? Like, you just see him like react with just his face in the like the background as you're like, yeah, we talked to Kieran. He's just like,
Don't tell Kieran that they have a lift here.
I wasn't planning on it.
I've already been attuning. I don't want to cast until I'm done. After I'm done, we'll send her okays, okay?
Okay.
I like looked at Archibald. We got these.
Mm-hmm. I see you wearing them.
After a while, it'll make us a lot smarter.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, so as far as you being clones, I don't think you're not like a simulacra or something. You're not like an empty shell. As far as I can tell, you're people. It's, I dreamed you up in a place where things you imagine become real, and I'm super magic. So you became real. Like, permanent real. So, I think you're alive in all intents and purposes. But, like I said last night, I don't know for sure.
You
It's,
can
you know, it keeps me up at night, you know.
you can sleep. You can eat. You can poop.
You can die, apparently.
You can. That was on the end of the list. Yeah, you can die. You can feel. Sounds real.
I guess whether or not you're alive is a matter of personal perspective at this point.
You know, the same me as I was before I knew the information and after I knew the information.
Exactly.
Then you're you know?
Yeah. I just wonder how I'm going to try to even begin to explain it to Raiden.
You just use words, probably.
Maybe. It might involve more than words, because the other me is with him.
Yeah,
So it
Oh.
might be complicated.
That's bad.
because you're
Uh-huh.
basically telling him that you're not the one that he knew, but
Kinda am at the same time, but also, like,
letting him know that that one is definitely evil, and though it is the exact same one, you're the same one as well. So you're just the better option.
Yeah, tell your adopted dad to pick between his adopted daughter or his adopted daughter. That's gonna go over super well.
Will it?
No, it won't. Oh, that'll probably be a really, really clusterfuck of a situation.
Oh.
It's like if there were two versions of you, Hush, and one of you just wanted to eat butterscotch, and the other one wanted to eat butterscotch and punch babies, and you asked your friends to pick between them. And it's like, well, he punches babies, which is bad, but he's still my friend. I just want him to not punch babies.
I like look over at Lotus like he doesn't know everything.
He doesn't know I punch babies.
He don't know I've been punching babies this whole day.
Push in the
doesn't-
corner
he
of the
doesn't know
room.
I
They don't know I
pulled
punch babies.
well, that's not a thing I have to worry about till we go to Dragon Ball, so I'm going to not think about it.
That's a problem for tomorrow, Lotus.
Not me, not current me, Lotus. Yep.
It's worked out historically great for you and I. He just goes back to his telescope.
She's just sitting there, just trying to focus to a tune, getting smarter.
Well, I am going to go look for Alina.
Hush, are you
Will
gonna
you-
hang out with me and
Wait, are you not going to attune?
I will eventually, just not right now. I have a few things I want to do.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to wait with Archibald until I'm done attuning, because I feel like I'm gonna want to say everything to Alina. So I'm
Okay.
gonna not do that just yet, and I'll send to the others when I'm done.
Okay. We can read whenever.
We're
Get out.
we're always connected.
I'll awkwardly walk away.
Melly
Back
walk
up the
with
stairs.
you just to make sure you don't get lost? Leave his Hush with Archibald.
I sit next to
You sitting
Archibald.
there in just silence. Devil.
It really looks like you're just sitting here like devil horns.
You are
Yeah.
rocking. You like
That's what he's
Hush
doing. He's just doing like one of these.
Oh, like this. From the
What'd you
other
say?
way, you just look like you're doing devil horns.
Yeah. What'd you say, Krya?
I said, you just look like you're rocking out in your AirPods.
Yeah. He's got llamas like going behind him.
Anyways, yeah, you head back down and you find Alina at that same like table that you saw her at when she was reacting all excitedly about the existence of this place.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I mean, hi. She just goes back to whispering.
Look what I got. I show her the headband of intellect.
Ooh.
I got it.
Is that a headband of intellect?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna get really smart?
Uh-huh.
Just keeps getting weirder. Okay.
Also, there's
Yeah.
a school here.
Yeah, this like whole tower is kind of a school.
Uh-huh.
Not the kind of school I was talking about when I said you need to go to school. This is like a higher school.
Oh, yeah, they said
You-
something
you-
about this being like big school.
Yeah, you need to start like a lower level. And then you learn all the things there, and then you go to the higher level, like which is like here.
But once I have this, can't I just
I mean, that'll make it really easy for you to learn things. You still have to learn them.
Oh, okay. Dang.
It's not going to just magically let you know things. It just makes you magically better at knowing things.
Oh. I mean, I need that too. Can I borrow my javelin? Not our javelin?
The one that explodes into electricity and gives you panic attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you're ready for that?
Only one way to find out.
Just reaches into her bag and pulls out the like shortened version, just pops it into like full length and holds it out to you. Chat. Oh,
Can you, like, put it on the table or something?
sets it on the table between the two of you.
Alright. I sit down.
Are we just gonna work our way up to touching it today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just stares at it.
Lena just goes back to her work. Occasionally just like reaches over and gives you like a little hand squeeze and then just goes back to whatever she's doing. And you guys just sit there. You both attune to your headbands of intellect.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have a 19 intelligence.
What have we done?
Everyone at home, if you had Lotus gets an intelligence of 19 on your Starloss bingo card, no, you fucking didn't. Shut up.
There's no fucking shot.
No, you fucking didn't.
Next time she sees Dolus is like, ah, yes, brother, come hither, for I have
Hold that
obtained
crossbow.
knowledge. Yeah, I think you're gonna kill Lotus.
The absolute moment it is attuned and everything comes back to Hush.
Hush, you have like this. All of those hazy memories of talking to Agrihill are suddenly clear. As being this intelligent, it's a lot easier for you to recall and process all that information. So instead of being vague and in the background, you're like, I know all the shit that lives in the Underdark.
Oh my god! I link to Lotus's head. I was like, Lotus, I know Koatoa, they make gods. Oh god, we gotta let them know not to do anything cool in the Underdark. They might become a god.
You
Sick!
scared
Shit.
the poopy out of me because I was super close to touching the thing, and then
I'm sorry. What thing?
come down.
Hush is like, I remember. Oh god, there's dragons. Oh god,
I'm with Elena, so you can tell Elena all of the things too.
I have so many things to. I run downstairs.
Archibald, who's just chilling, you get up and you just run away and he's just like, okay, bye. Goes back to his thing.
I run. I like. Is there a railing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide down it.
Make a dex check. Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. No!
That one.
Oh, that's a 2.
Close enough.
Plus
Hush.
That's a total of 6.
As you get down you are sliding down these stairs, this spiral
You
staircase.
fall to your death.
No, not your death, but this is gonna hurt. You're definitely
He
falling
can
down
fly.
several flights of stairs.
He can
Oh,
fly.
How many?
I can fly. If I fall too far, I'll fly.
Do you have a flight that would be a reaction?
I mean, no, but I assume I'm falling for more than 6 seconds.
Well, that you might not be. That's what I'm checking.
When you fall all the way up to a certain amount of point within one round. So if it's like 500 feet or something.
It's a ridiculous
six-
amount.
it's
of-
six-
How far do you falling around in 5e? Yeah, 500 feet in 6 seconds. So no, you have no reaction that'll stop this.
I thought it was. No. I thought it was.
It's 500
60
feet. It's 500
Yep.
feet.
I
Five- 500
When you fall. when you're falling, that's how far you fall in 6 seconds.
It's
Bro,
funny enough,
terminal
that's
velocity's
actually
fast.
less distance than you'd actually fall in real life in 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
I thought you only fell 60 feet every 6
nope.
seconds.
It is 500 feet per round. just
Oh,
looked
I
it up.
thought I was going down sleep. Oh wait, no, that's isn't that Featherfall? Anyway,
If you
I
have
thought I'm going
Featherfall, you're gonna
downstairs.
reaction it.
Yeah, 1 second.
No, you fell off the other side. You're just falling.
Oh,
Unless you want to try and go down the stairs and just
120 miles an hour?
Hush,
Hush, you topple over this banister several stories up and fall through the middle of this spiral staircase all the way down to the quartermaster's office. And you are going to take 37 points of bludgeoning damage as you...
one long just.
Man just threw up syrup all in the lift, and now he's fucking just missing the steps.
like,
That was a
He's
fucking
37.
pancake. Where's that syrup at now?
Lavia is sitting there still working in her book, and like she just hears like this like a whistle sound coming for a second, and she's like, she looks up, and then immediately you just full speed just zoom into the middle of the office. And she's like, God.
I end, baby.
High end, not high whiz.
With this headband, I realized that was a bad idea.
There's just blood out of your nose. Your face is like mad. You just smashed face first.
He just like he puts his hands on his face and there's a glow. I'm gonna heal myself. Oh, fuck you! He rolled so low.
He's like, you do realize if you had fallen from the top, you very likely could have died.
I did realize that. Now, this headband is awesome. Get back up and wipe myself off. Lotus! I run over to Lotus, kind of limping a
Get
little
on the
bit.
railing again.
Yeah, you get on the lift to go down another level. Yeah, you just run over to Lotus. You still have some like blood on your face.
Did you get
Melly and Alina are both just like, oh.
I fell down the stairs on the ground.
oh
Thanks to this headband, I don't have brain damage.
oh okay.
Alina just
Well,
I like presto the blood off my face, and I just
Hush, you just prestoed the blood off your face.
and he presses the blood off his face. Oh, I remember so many things. There are things in the Underdark called Koatoa, and if they believe in something so much, it can become real, and they think it's a god. It's not really a god, but like they believe in it so much, so if you do something cool in front of them, they might think you're a god, and
You
then
just
make
become
something
a
of
god?
you.
Oh. Okay.
That's how we beat Martin. No, that's stupid. Alina goes back to her book.
I should warn them.
You should make sure that they're okay. First.
Yeah, I'll. Hush is just like he's like going through like a file base in his head. Just, that's how slots reproduce. Sends a sending to
No. When did you learn that? When did you learn that to have it in your file base?
over the 1,000 years in the amber with the slot.
Watching slots fuck? Like,
They're aberrations. I spent 1,000 years with an aberration.
it's not a slot. And you didn't fuck.
I mean, you don't know if Admiral fucked or not.
Okay.
I send a sending to Dolus. I go, hey, are you guys okay? Wait, sorry. Hey, are you guys okay? Don't do anything cool. Koatoa will make a god out of you. They're fishmen. Hope
Make a
you're
god.
alright. Hush.
Does Hush have the intelligence to remember that half of those words aren't gonna get to me?
fuck you mean? No, absolutely. Never mind. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Don't do anything cool. Don't do anything cool. Don't do anything cool.
He's like, the fuck do you mean? And he goes, wait a minute.
I was so ready to just give you the most patched, fucked up sending.
Never mind. I got a 19 intelligence. I remember.
Yeah.
I didn't remember. How about Hush does?
Dolus, you, Tipsy, you're sitting here, like, contemplating your existence to the sounds of Hunter, like, working in the other room and Twink snoring lightly, and all of a sudden in your brain, Hush, in, like, a panic, just, okay, are you okay? Don't, cool,
Yep.
Leon just mutters yep over and over. Yeah, Hush, you just get yep. Just
So simple that.
Yep. I think they already did something cool, but I think they're okay.
I coolly drank my feelings away.
so cool.
Turned to
was
alcoholism
cool.
epically.
I think they're okay.
Mhm.
They're hard to send to because it comes in like all staticky.
What about Hickory and Doc?
I'll send to them as well. I don't think they need to know about Koatoa.
Probably not.
I send Hickadoc. Hey, you good? Me and Lotus are smart now. We're with Alina and Archibald. Don't talk to fishmen. Hush.
Crow, I have a question. Am I time desynced from everybody else?
This is probably around the time you're being taken upstairs.
Hey. Great. Cool. Good to know. So, Hickory is in a chokehold being dragged up by Lorelei. And she gets this message and she's like, okay, glad you're safe. Please don't push Archibald. He probably has so much trauma. Tell Alina we'll be there soon, hopefully. Things went wrong.
Hush just has this like look on his face.
What's wrong?
Hick will be here soon. Apparently things went wrong.
Went wrong? What could go wrong?
I don't know. What could have gone wrong? Well, she said she'll be here soon, so maybe we should wait it out. I'm also, I suppose, presenting. I don't know. What could have went
Well-
wrong? To enough to where even Hick would say it would go wrong.
Hopefully when they get here, as soon as they can let us know.
Alina, do you want to know some things?
Sure, Hush. So then this
Unload.
happens.
An unload of random knowledge that has been stored for many years.
Meanwhile,
About
as
the
Lotus
things that
tries
go
to touch
bump.
the javelin, and Hush knowledge dumps,
I poked the javelin once.
it static shocks you a little bit, and you jolt backwards. In Eubuea, Hick, the top of the stairs in this room with Lorelei. What happened down in the cave? where you were supposed to be gone for a little bit and then come back up. I watched the mountain kind of explode a bit and then collapse. And then I got a message that you were in Fort fucking Dawn.
So, we got Archibald and got the engine.
Meanwhile, you explain.
And then basically, I'm gonna skip to just, and they gave me a choice. Either join them or they kill Matthias. Then I walked here.
I'm never letting you people go anywhere alone again. You're danger magnets. From here on out, within a mile of the ship at all times.
Lorelei.
Mm-hmm.
Before you were the captain.
Admiral.
Before any of that. You said you were angry in the past.
Yeah. Red Dragon. Getting pissed off is kind of my thing. Also, you have seen my temper.
I don't care if we have to rip existence piece by piece. I want them dead.
God damn, Hick, that's like the hottest you've ever been.
They slipped up. Time's a part of Vecnost. Nothing could probably kill Vecnost except Vecnost. So we've got a big piece.
I mean, you say that, but the gods kind of killed Vecnost. That's kind of how this all started.
Then we've got a new piece. One they can't take away.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're lucky it was just one of those ones talking to you this time, and not, you know, the head honcho who shall not be named, because I guess he's probably not Martin anymore. He's probably some other body. But hey, you know, you didn't die. I mean, no offense to Matthias, he was pretty cool and all, and clearly you are shaken up about this, but you're good, which is good.
I don't know what we have to do to get stronger. But we're going to.
I mean, we've all gotten way stronger since I first met you, so clearly you're doing something right.
And whenever, if ever, we see that lady again, she's mine.
Hey, I mean, they attacked you when you were alone for a reason. Probably means they're easier to beat than they let on. It's really easy to bully people when there's only one of them. Or, well, I mean, two of them, in this case. I mean, also, there were like 6 or 7 guards, if your story was accurate. So, I mean, you know, you guys can take them, for sure. Definitely. Also, the ship's got like a fucking railgun, so, you know. Worst comes to worst, just hit him with that. I think that thing could kill God.
Or another body of Martin.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of classifies at that point in my brain, you know, given what we know now.
The only problem is the fact that they can fight us on 2 fronts.
What do you mean?
They had Corey. So they can... Well, at the coronation, Martin was just able to take Twink, for lack of a better way of saying it.
They have Kalashtar, we have Kalashtar. Fair fight, as far as I'm concerned.
There's more of them.
You have a dragon.
That's true.
Which is why, from now on, within a mile of the ship.
Right.
Which we are currently not. let's get back, and then let's figure out a way to get in touch with the others so we can meet up.
Oh, well, Hush and Alina and Archibald and Lotus are all in
Estelgron? That
Yeah.
place I don't know where it is or how to get there. Like, I know it's up north, but up north qualifies for like 25% of the planet.
right. Give me a second. I have divination spells for a reason.
Hickory, I know you want to offer me a solution here, but Lord Drenus has mages that can sending messages.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, we should.
Sometimes you should just let other people, do their thing.
Right. Yeah. We have alcohol downstairs, right? Because I can't tell if I want to cry or blow up half the building.
I mean, I don't own the building, so I don't particularly care. But yeah, there's alcohol downstairs. I've only drunk like half of it.
Okay. Just tell me when we're gonna leave. And Hickory just kind of rushes out.
Meanwhile, in the Underdark yet again,
What's goal?
you guys get your rest.
Oh, Twink wakes up.
Yeah, you guys get a long rest.
Yo, it's going back to being an alcoholic.
Twink wakes up after 8 hours. The exhaustion is cleared. Dolus is...
Yeah, Twink, you walk out, eventually, and you just see Dolus, on the ground, on, one of the bare rugs, leaned against the couch, a book closed to his side, one hand up on the couch and one hand down at a glass of whiskey. The most disarrayed you've ever seen him.
What book is it?
Yeah, just looks like a journal.
I pick it up. I close it. I hit you across the head with it.
Oh no! Oh, shit!
Make a con save.
If you have a hangover.
14.
Your head has just... It's like, when a headache is about to start and your head feels a little tense, but you're not you're there. So as you're waking up, you're
Lean back and I pour some water from my ring into my mouth and I drink it.
Is that sanitary?
It's magic. So, I guess. You sleep well.
Oh yeah, feel much better.
That's good. Well,
You don't look good.
Oh, no. Not great.
What happened to you? You were just fine when we got here.
Yeah, no, and then I had some time alone to think and drink, and the crushing weight of reality resting upon my shoulders.
What? There's nothing on your shoulders.
Metaphorically.
Yeah, there's nothing on your shoulders.
Okay. Just a lot on my mind. I was about to say, get comfortable, but there's nothing for us to do here, according to Hunter, but sit here, drink, or die. So, guess we'll just wait for our Lashna to come and save the day.
Where the drinks at?
I'll point to the direction where Hunter pulled out those 2 bottles.
There's still a half bottle of whiskey on the bar.
I thought he had taken one with him.
Yeah, well, he had 2 bottles, so there's a half bottle of whiskey chilling on the bar that you didn't finish.
Nice.
Twink just takes some back. You and Twink sit there.
I'll
Twink has
just we were like going in shifts of who's drinking water, who's drinking whiskey. So like I'm just like as Twink starts drinking whiskey, I pour myself some glasses of water into my whiskey glass and just try and not get as bad of a hangover.
After a little bit while, you guys are
Eat
both
some
a little
bread.
buzzed again. The whiskey bottle's almost finished. And there's the sounds of someone like stepping up next to the couch, like up next to you at the couch, and you both expect to look up and see Hunter, and you both look up and just see Arlashna looking down at you, just like,
No, hey.
how much?
Sight for sore eyes.
How much what?
Most of that bottle's empty. Was it most of it empty when you started with it, or did you do that?
Oh no, half of it was me yesterday.
I did the rest of it.
I'm glad you're both alive.
Thanks.
Would you like to leave the Underdark?
Please.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
All from the door of the other room, just like, you could like knock or announce your presence like a normal person.
Hunter, our good friend.
Yes, Hunter. You have a problem with that? It's the best name you could think of. You couldn't think of something
What's his real name?
floral or fun? Oh, not sure if I should give away someone's name, especially as a fae.
Well, if you already know it, don't you already have it?
Yeah.
I
Isn't
do.
it technically yours?
Yeah, I did. He's very mad about it.
That's why you say Under.
I can give my name. She hasn't revoked access yet. I could if I wanted.
Prove it.
Yeah,
All right.
prove it.
Go on, Hunter. Introduce yourself. You're bluffing. You'll never know unless you say your name out loud.
Where's the high end now, bitches?
And that's where we're gonna end our.
No.
He sits there and he's just like, you bitch. Paloa, it has been too long.
Fucking do it!
She called it.
He just rolls his
my
eyes and he's like,
Right, hush, you're not in the scene.
he just says out
You're
loud, he's
not
like,
in this episode.
Paloa, you bitch.
Cry, do I recognize that name?
Yeah, you both recognize that. The name of the fifth
Okay.
party member.
Oh.
Why is he doing that?
Oh.
Why is he
You're
on
the other one!
Why is he on the
It's you,
couch?
you're the
posed
other
like this?
one!
Oh, I like get up. Paloa. Oh my. Wow. So good to meet you, I think. We know your other associates.
Yeah, you're Raiden's kids. I'm not stupid.
Well, he's not Raiden's kid. But wow.
Wait, but it was the big bird and then a small one. Big, small.
Well, it's a big bird and a small bird.
Oh, god damn it, Arlashna. I need more details than that. You would have more details if you ever talked to any of us. Reception's not great down here.
So true, Paloa. Alexa, can we go now? It's great revelation, but it's
Do you want to come back to the surface?
yes, please.
Starlost things are happening. You could hunt Vecnost again. Yeah, that worked out great the last time. Get out of my house.
Oh, my name's Paloa. I hunt things. Yeah.
I could have pushed him in magma so many times.
Yeah, Paloa, come on. Why are you wasting your time hunting dragons when you could be hunting gods?
Nah, it's
Boring
fine.
being a hunter
Stay
again.
here, sweetheart. We're good.
What do you say, Crow?
He was like, it's boring hunting the same thing twice.
Oh,
you
is it
mean?
boring or embarrassing because you didn't get it the first time?
Get him out of my house. Get him out of my house.
I was just leaving.
Alashna's like, all right, great catching up. It's always fantastic. I don't know why you live down here in hell. Goodbye. Puts her hands on both of your shoulders, and then you are both just gone.
Oh.
I'm just gone. I'll start rolling.
She can't
vaporized
disintegrate on both of us.
No. Meanwhile, in Estelgron,
Oh wow.
the children, you were requested. Alina suddenly perked up, and she was like, Arlashna said we should go back to Archibald.
Well, okay.
You head back on up. You walk out there. It's just Archibald sitting there. And so, like, as all of you, like, the two of you, Alina and Melly, all walk up to him, he's just like, hey, again.
I fell down the stairs.
What more life? What? I thought the headband was supposed to make you smarter.
It's fine.
Okay. Just goes back. He's just drawing constellations.
Intelligence is intelligence, but wisdom is a different kind.
At 19, it's coming in great.
He just kind of like nods, like not even listening as he's still writing. And all of a sudden there's a little like warm wind that washes over behind both of you. Dolus, Twink, you are suddenly standing in cold air with flight wind very high up.
Oh.
No, that'll cure a hangover.
Oh my
Behind
god.
God damn.
the two of them.
I immediately, like, essentially grab Dolus and just pull him into a hug.
Oh,
Glomp.
oh my god.
Aww.
Oh.
I grab the whiskey bottle and I hug it.
Hey, Lotus.
Get back!
That was a lot worse than
You're
I thought it would be. Yeah.
Drake and Lotus. Wait, no, the Dolus.
That's
my
Lotus new.
Man, that headband is not working.
Yeah, you just get a refund for sure.
I can be as smooth as I want. I have brain damage.
Arlashna is like, wait for it. Meanwhile, Eubuea, Lorelai brought you back to the ship, Hick. And the ship took off and started heading northward. Lorelai didn't tell you exactly the heading. She'd received something when she had a messenger reach out to Arlashna.
Yeah.
And she just flew north. You flew past Isasvengar. You kept following northward, seemed like kind of in the direction that Mara had gone, following the coast. Would you chat with Lorelai at all, or are you just gonna be like vibing in your head space?
No, I would talk with Lorelai.
Okay. Well, then at one point she would definitely just be like, I have no idea what the fuck we're looking for.
Me neither.
Big stone gateway.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Eventually, you guys, as you go up the coast, you do come across some old ruins. Some civilization, similar to some other ruins you've seen around here, similar to the ruins that were down in the cave. And there is what seems to be just a big, half-destroyed archway top of some stairs. Larger than the ship. Like, these stairs are wide. These are like walking up to the Capitol kind of stairs.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, Hick. And she unfolds a paper. Go to the bow and read this shit.
Okay. She walks and it's like she's kind of reading it as she like walks across, because it kind of feels like a thing that you shouldn't fuck up. And as she gets to the bow, she's kind of
Read that.
Oh, buddy, you're assuming I know how to read that. At least
Read
that first
and
word.
Hurt Oz with your pronunciation.
And what?
Hurt Oz with your pronunciation.
Oh, it's Latin.
It's Latin.
It's actually a few languages, but there are 3 Latin words.
Cool. Yeah. So she gets there and she's like, "What language is this to me?"
You don't know.
Cool. So she goes up and goes, "Iota proma astra ad astra nomine."
You say it, and there's like a tingle in the air, and there's just a line that appears. And Lorelai's like, "All right, fuck it," and she hits on the lever.
She like kind of grabs the edge of the ship.
Meanwhile, back in Estelgron, Alashna holds her finger up and is like, "Wait for it." And there is a moment, and the tower above you, that big ring, a beam of light kind of spreads out to a single point suddenly. And Alashna's like, "Oh, I haven't gotten to see this in centuries." Very excited.
What's happening?
And like a line appears in the air that then extends out into a triangle and then out into a rectangle. And in the middle of that rectangle, you guys just see stars out to like infinity, like an infinity mirror. And then the stars take a shape that looks weirdly familiar. And then there is a crack, like a whip snapping almost, as the all too familiar Starlost appears, the ship, in a boom.
Hey, that's my ship.
Whoa, there's the ship. Oh,
Everybody on the
anyways.
platform starts like talking to each other in like a not a panic, but like in this sort of excited.
Twink starts
surprise.
clapping.
I did hit my head.
Twink
so
starts
hard.
clapping. Hickory,
Lotus
from your
is
place
nice.
on the bow, as you look out, you can see only a few hundred feet away from you on a platform the familiar Aarakocra gnome and all of your elves. And
And
Hush.
whatever hushes.
Hush fell down the stairs again.
Hickory just
Hush,
kind of has a
watch Hush
moment
fall off the platform
at the
too.
bow, kind of holding on to it, and then she just kind of like half collapses onto it and rests her head on it. And it's just like, okay.
Alashna claps back on the platform and she goes, "Well, the gang's all here."
I look down at
But
Lotus.
do.
I look down at Lotus like, wow, you just see, is that me? What is that?
And that is where we're gonna end our session.
Is that me?
Bravo.
Thank you, everyone. We thank you so much for playing. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I have a very special announcement to make.
Oh, wow.
For you see, there was one NPC that appeared today
Oh.
that I did not create. It was created by one of our Kofi captains, the lovely Jet. Lavia, good old Lavia Terrell, the quartermaster here in Estelgron, is a fan-made NPC submitted via the captain tier of our Kofi.
Thank
Is it
you.
the first one?
Yeah, it's the first
And
one.
the first one, yes.
I'm so glad your
So-
NPC got to see me eat shit.
Ha!
Jet, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
giving us your lovely character. Just to clarify, since I didn't reveal in the moment, she is a Shadow Kai, so also the first
Oh.
Shadow Kai to show up.
Oh.
Sick.
Yeah. And so, big shout out to Jet. Thank you for the support. Jet is one of our very loyal captains who helps make Starloss exist. If you want to also help make Starloss exist, you can also support us on Ko-fi or buy some merch down there in the link. Every little bit helps. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again. We literally like wouldn't exist without your guys' support. Like we pay our editor, we make time so that we can play this game because of your guys' support. So Starloss probably would have petered out and either become monthly or just like stopped altogether if it wasn't for all of you Ko-fi supporters.
I would still be editing.
or no, it would be dead.
I mean, yeah, you would. I don't think you would have been able to keep up with all that, man. It literally, yeah.
So thank
Huge
you.
Shout out to our supporters. Thank you so much, Jet, for you other captains. Your NPCs will crop up here, there, and all sorts of places. So keep an eye out. The group's all back together, so I wonder what's going to happen next week. I guess we can find out at 5 Eastern, except for the first Monday of every month. So come on back around. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Goodbye forever.